Giants' turn to try and answer, and here's Saquon Barkley, and he's off to the races. The 30, the 20, Saquon for 6. Deep to right field. Oh, baby. Put it on the scoreboard. The kid has done it again. Jordan, open. Chicago with the lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, pleasant good afternoon, Saturday afternoon to everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Lewis Sports Network. It is your boy Lewis coming back at you once again with another heavy hitter banger with yet another live stream. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, make sure your notifications are turned on. Make sure you guys are sharing this on your social media and Reddit. Truly appreciate it. How is everybody doing on this Saturday afternoon? Hope everybody's doing great. It's the game that got canceled right before the pandemic happened. It was the game that I was supposed to do before this pandemic even took place. But ladies and gentlemen, get ready. It is the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Utah Jazz. Coming at you with Basketball Live, man. Smash that like, hit that subscribe. Truly appreciate that. Share on social media. Shout out to Brandon Nicholson, my main man. Salute to G Money. Salute to Valix. Salute to Ryan. Appreciate you guys coming through already. So the fourth quarter is almost over between between Miami and Denver. So Miami is up by 20 on the Denver Nuggets, and it looks like that game is already gonna be down. So again, smash the like, hit that subscribe, man. Let me know what you guys think. Salute to Utah Jazz fans, and if you are a Oklahoma City fan, man, make sure to stay tuned, tune in, because we are going to have this game coming up in the bubble. Yes, G Money by 20 points. All right, so the Heat were the first game. So we have the second game coming up, which is supposed to be this one, Utah Jazz and OKC. Then after this one is going to be the Pelicans and Clippers. Then we have the Sixers and the Pacers at 7, and then the Lakers and Raptors in the nightcap. So I'll be doing that one with D. D is doing this game right now currently, so he should be almost done. And again, go salute to D. I appreciate that, guys. All right, man. So I can't wait to get started with this one. Again, smash the like, hit that subscribe for the Lewis Sports Network, man. Truly appreciate it. So do you guys have like any questions for me? What do you guys think about, the Pelicans with the Zion Williamson minutes restriction that's going on right now? Like, do you think he's going to get a chance to play? Because now things might be looking bleak for the Pelicans now that Zion's on a minute restriction. And also, how about the fact that we were lied to about his playing weight? Zion actually looks more heavier now than he did before quarantine. So I think because of that, it's a problem. Oh, that was a nice athletic move by Derrick Jones Jr. And Ryan says that was some BS. So what are they showing? Oh, okay, so they're showing Kawhi Leonard. They are showing the Clippers. They're about to enter the bubble themselves, so they play at 6. The Sixers and the Pacers play at 7, and then the Lakers and the Raptors, they play at 8. So 8:30 is the game for that one. So make sure you guys pull up. Shout out to Winetta, man. Zion is not hurt, so why is he on a minutes restriction? You know what's so crazy? The crazy thing is that Zion Williamson had 5 months off. He had 4+ months off. So why is he on a minutes restriction right now? That tells me that they were lying about his playing weight. Valix says Clippers and Pelicans, that will be a good game to watch. Maybe, but the thing is, Zion's not planning to play that many minutes anyway. We were thinking 20 to 25 minutes, but he only played 15 in that first game. I don't know if he's going to get more playing time. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to happen. Yep, there's a basketball team named the Jazz. They should be starting in about 7 minutes. Miami put an impressive performance, and I just don't like this big lineup by the Nuggets. And see, with this loss, it's going to hurt them. I got to see what Utah's record is. And I'm finally able to put community posts today. So I actually put my first 2 community posts on my channel, which was cool. I mean, Winetta, we better hope that he's going to get a chance to play more minutes against the Clippers, because the fact that he only played 15 against Utah doesn't make any sense, especially when they're fighting for that 8th and final playoff spot. He had 4 months off, so I don't really understand that part. That's probably the most confusing thing about this whole thing. And Winetta's cheering for OKC. Okay. Who do you guys have in this game between the Thunder and the Jazz? This was the game I was supposed to do before quarantine happened on March 11th, and everything got shut down. And the funny thing is, when it got shut down, I was supposed to do Pelicans and Kings after that, but then that got shut down. So Valix has got the Thunder. So we're just about to hit under 1 minute remaining. Miami is leading by 25 points over the Denver Nuggets. I'm actually going to find out. Oh, wait, I forgot. Now that basketball is back, I can actually type things in now. Utah is in the west, is going near the West Coast. It's right where Denver is at in the United States, Tomoko. 125-102. Miami won this one pretty handily, but I just think the big lineup is going to hurt Denver. They need their guards to come back. They need Will Barton, they need Gary Harris, and they need Jamal Murray, because that big lineup, it can only do so much. Once you play small ball on them and run them out the gym, that's where the lineup is ineffective. On top of the fact that this lineup turns the ball over because they don't really have ball handlers other than Nikola Jokic. So there's Bam Adebayo that they're showing right now. All right, so this Utah game should be showing up in about 4 minutes. Let me see if I see. Let's see if I got it right here. There we go. All right, cool. Jazz come in at 42-23. They just got a huge win over the New Orleans Pelicans before this started. And the Thunder, this is their first game back. This is their first game. So, we're going to see what happens. So we got a couple of people. I know Winetta's cheering for the Thunder. We have. All right, so they're just rounding down the clock. 125-105 is the score. Again, smash the like. Smash the like as you guys come in. Winetta says he put too much of a fuss, so for them not to play him heavy minutes, the Pelicans will look bad and suspect. Yeah, but that the issue still remains that he had months off, so he should have been playing. That's the thing that I still don't understand. Ryan says, do you think Melo would have gone back to Denver if the Nuggets wanted him? Maybe looking at the team that they had, he probably would have gone back. But then Melo will probably kind of look at it as long as I get to do my thing. All right, guys, so we're about to get started. Well, the thing is, Zion really wants to play, and I know that the Pelicans are being cautious of him. But the thing is, these games are meaningful, so I think he should be playing. He should be playing more than 15 minutes, I think. That to me is what's ridiculous. What old man trying to get rid of TikTok? I didn't hear anything about that. Now think. Gentry coaching like the mod has his family hostage, right? And it's like he's protecting Zion. So, all right, guys. So we're getting ready. Jazz against OKC about to start in a few. So this is the second game of a quadruple header, ladies and gentlemen. Second game of a quadruple header. Shout out to Karam in the building. Appreciate you doing your team, bro. OKC. Doing your team. Salute to Karam, man. I see G Money has a way with words. I got to see who's doing this game, too, by the way. I understand that's the way you guys do tradition, Tremoko, I'm pretty sure in your culture, so I understand. All right, so we're getting set to get started with this game. It is Utah Jazz against the Oklahoma City Thunder here in the Orlando bubble. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. The Jazz come in at 42-23, OKC at 40-24. Ryan says, do you have concern with the Clips going into the playoffs, even though they didn't have two of their main bench players? You have to be concerned. They will have time to, because it's only 7 games remaining before the playoffs start. All right, so we're getting ready to get started with this game. Mark Jones and Doris Burke doing the game. Yes, so you obviously have to have concerns. I remember Doris Burke having COVID, but it looks like she's good to go. So Rudy Gobert averaging 15 points, 13.7 rebounds per game, shooting 70% from the field, which is all. Those are both career highs. Shout out to the world's greatest, Miami. He's got Miami winning it all. Really? Miami is a dark horse team. I got to say that. Salute to the world's greatest. All right, Donovan Mitchell's 24 points, most by a Jazz player since Karl Malone, averaging 25.5. And we're getting set for the opening tip between the Jazz and OKC, the game that I was supposed to do. Shout out to the world's greatest. Appreciate you coming through. Again, guys, smash the like, hit that subscribe as you guys come in for the Lewis Sports Network. Here are the starting lineups for both teams. We got Mike Conley, Donovan Mitchell, Royce O'Neal, Joe Ingles, Rudy Gobert for the Utah Jazz. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, we got Chris Paul, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Luguentz Dort, Danilo Gallinari, and Steven Adams for OKC. We're getting ready, getting started. Oh boy, his grandmother passed. I don't know how focused Harrell is going to be going into this quarantine, man. It's going to be a tough loss. Anyway, here's Chris Paul. Getting set for the opening tip. Utah is 4th. They can grab the 3rd spot. Oklahoma City is 6th in the Western Conference. They would still play each other if Utah grabs that 3rd spot, which is crazy. All right, and here we go. And looks like they're going to jump it up again. Yeah, he didn't look ready. At least I didn't think so. No, I can't do audio neither. So OKC's got it. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gives the ball to Steven Adams gives the ball to Chris Paul. Chris Paul tries to lob it. That was actually Gallinari, but Thunder turned it over on their first possession. Here comes Joe Ingles, gives the ball to Donovan Mitchell. Pump fakes, dribbles right to the middle. Nice pass, but again, Luguentz Dort picks up the steal. So Dort gives the ball to Chris Paul. But then it's like if I do that, then it's not gonna be able to. You're not gonna be able to enjoy because then it won't be me doing it. All right, Steven Adams with the floater, aka Aquaman, misses the shot. Rebound to Royce O'Neal, gives the ball to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell gets a screen by hard screen by Rudy Gobert. Lobs it, tries to throw up a runner, but he misses the shot. Rebound to Danilo Gallinari. Back come the Thunder. Early first quarter, so Gallinari dumps the ball right into Steven Adams, tries to spin off of Royce O'Neal, and he gets called for I think it was the offensive foul for doing the wraparound on his arm, so he turns it over. And like I said, I can't play the audio because they'll take it down too because they'll know that it's not from me. They'll know that it's from somewhere else. All right, so here comes Mike Conley, gets a screen from Royce O'Neal, takes it all the way to the basket and scores. Oh, no, he missed the shot, but they get the offensive rebound. Kick out to Joe Ingles for 3, but he misses the shot. Rebound to CP3. Early fourth quarter, guys. Smash it, like, hit that, subscribe. Here comes Chris Paul. Dribbles all the way to the left side of the floor. He gets into the paint, dribbles out. He bounce passes, but Shai Gilgeous being guarded by Joe Ingles. Nice bounce pass between the Gallinari for the dunk plus the foul. Nice play right there with the two-man game between Shai and Gallinari. OKC scores the first 2 points, and Gallinari will go to the free throw line for a three-point play. Nice play. Nice bounce pass in between Donovan Mitchell and Joe Ingles that freed up Gallinari for that dunk. Nah, I don't think it would help. I think it would mess things up because then as they talk, then I'm talking, so it kind of ruins the flow because then you guys would just be here watching, so. All right, so the three-point play is is scored by Danilo Gallinari. All right, so the score is 3-0. Salute to OKC and to Utah. Royce O'Neal, nice lob into Gobert. Gobert slips into the paint, scores, and Utah is on the board, scores 3-2. And remember, Tomoko, you had said that you had missed the commentary, so. All right, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they swing it to Dort, swing it to Chris Paul, swing it to Gallinari, shoots a three-pointer, but he misses the shot. Rebound, Mike Conley, It's those headbands. Oh, nice crossover by Mike Conley. Nice bounce pass to Gobert. Rolls to the basket, but he misses the wide open layup. Rebound, Steven Adams. Gives it to CP3. CP3 slows it up, shoots the three-pointer, knocks it down, and we got a foul. So to count the basket, OKC leads 6-2, and the foul is going to be on Rudy Gobert trying to box out Steven Adams. So Steven Adams will get the extra point. So it'll be a unconventional 4-point play. All right, 6-2 early score, 9:51 in the first quarter. Here comes Steven Adams, shoots the free throw, knocks it down. OKC now leads 7-2. All right, Ingles passes the ball to Royce O'Neal. Gives it to Mike Conley. Joe Ingles has got it. Dribbles around. Gets into the paint. Scores the rock. Score is now 7-4. All right, Gilgeous-Alexander faces a double team, gives it to Steven Adams. Look how he holds the basketball, holds it like a damn oven's mitt. Gallinari trying to get open. He lobs it into Gallinari, but almost puts him out of bounds. Gallinari tight roping the sidelines on the baseline. Is able to recover. It's got Royce O'Neal on him. Decides to shoot the three-pointer, and he banks it in, guys. So it is now 10-4 OKC. 6-point lead early for them. All right, so Joe Ingles has got it, gives it right back to Rudy Gobert, who gives it to Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell gives it to Mike Conley. Pump fakes, shoots a three-pointer on Shai Gilgeous, and he drains that one, and Utah comes right back. So the score is now 10-7. Here comes Chris Paul. Gets on the floor. Kicks it out to Gallinari. Gets into the paint. Nice Euro step. Misses the shot. Adams on the offensive rebound. Oh, nice behind the back, but Utah Jazz, they steal the ball. All right, so Donovan Mitchell is surveying the floor. Gets into the paint. Donovan Mitchell scores his first 2 points, and the score is now 10-9. All right, so here comes Chris Paul. Kicks it out to Gallinari. Oh, but the Thunder turned the ball over. All right, so 10-9 is the score. Again, guys, smash the like, hit that subscribe for the Lewis Sports Network. OKC already's got 4 turnovers, and it's a 1-point game. Jazz can take the lead. Joe Ingles go behind the back on Chris Paul, kicks it out to Royce O'Neal, gives it right back to Joe Ingles. Gobert sets a screen. Joe Ingles dribbles, gives it to Gobert. He traveled, but they swing it. Donovan Mitchell, Euro step, gets blocked by Steven Adams. Here come the Thunder, and looks like we got a foul call as the Thunder go on the fast break. I still think that it's going to be a wings league. It's just that they're going to emphasize a lot more ball movement. I think no longer is it going to be this whole, some of the type of play that we've seen like with James Harden and LeBron. It's not going to be a self system. I think it's going to be more so a team system when it comes to play style. So that's what I think is going to happen. There's going to be more ball movement emphasized. All right, so Gilgeous-Alexander goes one-on-one on Royce O'Neal, shoots the three-pointer and drains it, knocks it down, and it is 13-9 OKC. All right, so Joe Ingles has got to give the ball to Mike Conley, who gets it right back to Rudy Gobert. Gobert gets it to Mike Conley, being guarded by Shai Gilgeous, gets a screen from Rudy Gobert, dribbles to the middle of the floor, can't find anybody. Good Thunder defense, gives it to Donovan Mitchell, has to come back. Oh, what a crossover. This guy Dort's on the spin cycle, shoots the jump shot, but he misses the shot. Man, what a nice move by Donovan Mitchell, but he missed a shot. All right, so here comes Chris Paul. Bounce back. Goes behind the back. That's Shai Gilgeous. Joe Ingles guarding him. Passes it to Steven Adams, gives it to Chris Paul. I'm sorry, Gallinari. Gets a screen from Adams, and Gallinari looks like he traveled. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we got a timeout by the Utah Jazz. 6:42 remaining in the first quarter, and the score is OKC 13, Utah Jazz 9. Kareem is retired, Tomoko. He retired over 30 years ago. He used to play for the Lakers and he played for the Bucks. Those are the two teams he played for. Kareem has been retired for 31 years. Ronetta says, I rewatched the game against the Lakers. I'm not scared, especially when we get Lou and Montrez back and Pat Bev is back on the starting lineup. Lewis, is there a timeout stamp, meaning they observe the clock and know when both teams use timeouts? I think so. I think the coaches are the ones that are using it, so they pretty much know. So we're in the early timeout, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, the score is 13-9 to start this first quarter. Again, salute to everybody in the chat. Appreciate it. Appreciate you guys being here. Oh, I'm sorry. I was confused a little bit, Tomoko. I just thought you didn't know that he retired. Okay, but yeah, all you got to do is just go on YouTube and type in classic Laker games. You'll be able to find them. They're pretty much everywhere at this point. And then you could listen to the commentary there, Tomoko, and then it'll be easier for you to like understand the game there. Again, guys, if you guys haven't, man, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Shout out to Josh Blanca, man. I remind you of AD. I'm sorry, man. I don't look like Anthony Davis at all. I think people are over exaggerating that, to be honest. I've never seen a game when there were no timeouts using the whole quarter. Oh, that's never going to happen. That's never going to happen because the thing is with timeouts, some things are always happening. And then on top of that, you have to understand momentum as well. So, hey, because it would be good for you, Tomoko, because that way you can have conversations with people and then it'll be easier. I mean, I do appreciate the things that you say. It's just that it's sometimes hard for new subscribers and new people who are in the streams to kind of relate to what you're talking about because there's not, it's not something that they're used to like hearing from other people. So, that's what it is. They're not used to that stuff. So when they come, they're worried about their sports teams. So that's what it is. So when I do lives like this, when I'm doing live games, Damn, man, there goes that infamous day of March 11th, man. The game that I was supposed to do that got canceled, and then the Pelicans and the Kings got canceled on that day too, man. Josh Blanca says, "Who do you got winning, the Lakers or Raptors?" I'm actually going to go with the Lakers on this one. Toronto has a chance to win, but I'm interested to see how they look in their first game back. All right, guys, so we are back again. Smash it, like it, that, subscribe for the Lewis Sports Network. Mike Conley's got it, gives it to Joe Ingles. Mike Conley gets the ball back, dribbles into the paint on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and the Jazz turn it over. Second of the game, Shai Gilgeous gets the ball to Gallinari. Gallinari gets a screen from Adams, and looks like we got a foul on Royce O'Neal trying to fight through the screen. And Kurt Schneider's bringing Jordan Clarkson, and he's bringing Emmanuel Mudiay into the game. As Conley and Ingles sit out. Conley's really got to help this team because there was a reason they got him. All right, let's see. Here we go. So Gallinari's got the basketball, gives it to Chris Paul coming off a curl. Gives it to Shai Gilgeous. No, Luguentz Dort. Luguentz Dort gives it, passes it to Steven Adams, gives it back to Dort. Dort decides to shoot the three-pointer, misses the shot, rebound, Emmanuel Mudiay. Here come the Jazz. Gets a screen, gets another screen, dribbles left, gives it to Royce O'Neal, but has to stop his dribble from the double team. Gets another screen by Emmanuel Mudiay. Mudiay pump fakes, and good defense by Dort. Good awareness. Dribbles all the way to the basket. Nice left hand, but he shot it too fast. Gallinari on the offensive rebound putback, and he puts it in, and OKC now leads 15-9. OKC's also getting the offensive rebound, so the Jazz got to do a better job with their defensive rebounding. All right, so Gobert, top of the key. Clarkson tried to get open. Good ball denied by Chris Paul. Gets it to Royce O'Neal. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Shoots the three-pointer, but he misses the shot too strong. Rebound, Aquaman, a.k.a. Steven Adams. Here comes Shai Gilgeous. Dumps it into Chris Paul. Chris Paul has got Clarkson on him. Left block. Goes around the screen. Shoots the mid-range shot. Knocks it down, and that's Chris Paul's bread and butter, man. When he gets that screen, goes to his spot and shoots the mid-range. 17-9 OKC. Here comes Jordan Clarkson. He's got the basketball. All right, the ball's given to Donovan Mitchell. Screen by Gobert. He dribbles around, decides to shoot the three-pointer, but he misses the ball. It spins in and out. Rebound, Steven Adams gives it to Chris Paul. All right, so Shai Gilgeous-Alexander kicks it out to Dort. Dort shoots a three-pointer, misses the shot, short. He rebound to Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson dribbles. Gets all the way. He gets stripped, but the ball is recovered by Royce O'Neal. They give the ball to Jordan Clarkson. They give it to Mudiay. Mudiay pump fakes, dribbles on Steven Adams on the baseline, gets to the paint, kicks it out to Royce O'Neal, shoots the three-pointer, but he misses the shot. Rebound CP3. I'll be checking the chat in a second. Here comes CP3. They kick it out to Gallinari. Transition three-pointer, and he splashes it, drains it. Utah has to call another timeout. 4:08 remaining in the first quarter. OKC up by double digits. The score is now 22-9 on the Lewis Sports Network. 4:08 remaining in the first quarter. Smash that like, hit that subscribe. Josh says, where do you think CP3 is going to end up next season? And to be honest, I don't know. The million-dollar question with Chris Paul, where does he end up? I honestly think he should stay to help continue to mold Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, but because we already know that he's not giving up his contract. He wants that money. Ryan says, Raptors now look like the old Raps. They're for in the regular season. They are for the regular season, then playoffs without a perennial all-star number one guy. They are in the moment type team, says Ryan. And he also says he had to stay because of his contract, so he wants to get paid. He wants to get paid. The two teams that came to my mind on where he probably could have gone would have been the Miami Heat and then also the Milwaukee Bucks. Because he gives them something in the half court that Eric Bledsoe can't. So I think that that's where Chris Paul, to me, would have went. Gallinari, yeah, he's off to a good start. Shout out to Speaking My Sports Talk. Appreciate him coming through. He just did the Heat and the Nuggets. Again, go smash a like and also subscribe to D's, D's channel, man. It might be a little bit early because it might be a little bit of a lazy day since this game is early, but hopefully we could get a little bit of a bigger crowd. I know there's also baseball games that are happening as well. But hopefully we can get some people to come through, man. Again, salute to D Jefferson, man, my brother, partner in crime, getting ready for that Lakers Raptors game at 8:30 later tonight. I think we have a 6-game schedule today. It's probably 5, but I know it's gonna be 6, man. Yeah, Gilgeous is definitely gonna get better. He has potential to be this guy is gonna be an all-star. I see a potential all-star in him. He for sure is gonna get better. And like I said, guys, if you haven't, man, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button for the Lewis Sports Network. We got OKC against the Utah Jazz. I'm definitely going to try to invest myself in a Blue Yeti microphone because I heard that microphone is really good. And that way, I wonder if it also, with that microphone, if I put it into my USB, that way it doesn't cut off me, excuse me, like from preventing the audio to cut off when I do the live streams. I'm excited because I finally was able to do community posts. So I put a community post, ladies and gentlemen, for the Lakers and the Raptors. I also did it for this game too. So it's cool that I finally get to do that. And now I get to do polls. So that's pretty cool. So again, salute to everybody in the chat. So Bogdanovich, who is a big loss for the Utah Jazz, averaging 20 points. He makes 3 threes a game, 4 rebounds in 33 minutes, and he's shooting 90% from the free throw line. That puts him one of the tops in the league. So yeah, his loss is a big loss for the Utah Jazz. It's a big loss. The Thunder are on a 10-0 run in the last 3+ minutes. All right, man. So smash the like, hit that subscribe. So here comes Donovan Mitchell, gets into the paint, goes for the layup, gets blocked, but they call a goaltend. So now the score is 20-11. As they play some reggaeton out here in the backyard. That's some old school reggaeton. Reggaeton is my thing. All right, so here comes Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He dribbles all the way to the basket, forces a double pump shot, but he gets fouled. And the score is 20-11. We got 3:45 remaining in the first quarter. Okay, Winetta says if CP3 is going to the Bucks, that Negri freak is staying in Milwaukee. The only way that would happen is if Chris Paul decides not to want to get paid from his money, but since he does, he's staying in OKC. Ryan says, do you think that LeBron had a hidden practice with the team in a secret location? AD looked too comfortable chemistry despite he was getting practices in while other teams, they couldn't, get to do that. So I'm pretty sure he did and got a little bit of a head start. So Rudy Gobert, gives it to Donovan Mitchell, dribbles to the basket, has to get the ball back after being deflected, being guarded by Dennis Schroeder, and the ball is stolen. Nice pass. Schroeder open for 3, gets the bounce, but he misses the shot. So we got Nerlens Noel in the game. Is that Basley? Looks like he's in as well. Yes. All right, nice floater right there by trying to see who that is. But offensive rebound by Gobert, and he draws the foul. Let me see who that is. Okay, so Basley, Schroeder, Noel, and Diallo are actually in the game right now. But with who? It looks like it's going to be with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. All right, so let me get with the Jazz. Niang is in the game. What's his name? Oh, George's Niang. Okay. Gobert misses the first free throw. Score is 21-11. All right, guys. So tomorrow on Sunday, we got Kings and Magic on NBA TV. On Tuesday, we got a doubleheader. We got the Celtics and the Heat. I'll be doing that one with D. And then at 9, we got the Rockets and the Trailblazers coming up. All right, here's the free throw, and Gobert misses both free throws. Gobert misses both free throws. All right, so Shai Gilgeous got the ball being guarded by Donovan Mitchell, dribbles all the way to the basket, shoots a right-handed floater, misses the shot. Rebound Gobert, gives it to Moutier. Here comes Moutier. Smash it, like it, that's subscribe. Moutier dribbles all the way into the paint, has to kick it out to Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell and Gobert, they both have played this whole first quarter. Gets a screen from Gobert. Dribbles to the middle of the floor, lobs it, but Gobert can't catch that. That was a tough catch, and Gobert then lays the ball in the basket and in, so it's 21-13 OKC. Here comes Dennis Schroeder with the ball in his hands. Guarded by Clarkson, gives it to Basley, who then gives it to Shai Gilgeous. Dribbles around, gets all the way to the basket. Wow, switches with the right hand, and he scores. Nice play by Shai Gilgeous, man. 23-13 OKC. Pump fake by Niang. Passes it to Gobert, who rolls to the basket, runs to the middle, and dunks the ball. 23-15 OKC. 8-point game. All right, so the ball's being brought up by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Injuries to Noel has happened, and then not being able to be in part of different rotations on some teams, and unfortunately, that's where he is now with the Thunder. All right, so Dennis Schroeder gets into the paint, but it looks like he traveled on that hesitation move, and now they turn the ball over, and OKC gets the ball back. So now we have some new substitutions. We got Moutier sits out. Shai Gilgeous sits out. Who came back in? It looks like it was Mike Conley. So Mike Conley came back in. Okay, gets a screen, gets all the way to the basket, and blocked by Nerlens Noel. Here comes Basley. I've been impressed with this kid in quarantine. And he takes it to the rack, and he scores easy. OKC takes a 10-point lead, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so Mike Conley lobs it, trying to see who just came in for the Jazz. And Conley takes a shot, and he draws the foul. Oh, that's okay. So that's Bradley. Tony Bradley is in the game. Let me see who else came in. All right, so we got Ingles, we got Clarkson, we got Conley, we got Bradley. Trying to see who else is and then we got George Jang. All right, so Joe Ingles kicks it out to Yang for three, misses the shot. Offensive rebound, Clarkson puts it up. He gets blocked by Noel. That's his second block of the game. CP3 comes back in. Gives it to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Under a minute remaining. 25-15 first quarter. Noel's just trying to set that screen. And Jordan Clarkson fouls Chris Paul on the floor. But because we are below the 2-minute mark, those are free throws for Chris Paul. And he will go to the free throw line to shoot two. That's Diallo. That's right. Diallo in the game. 25-15. Chris Paul has got 5 points, 4 rebounds, shooting 2 of 2 from the field. Knocks down the first free throw, so the score is now 26-15. OKC, 11-point lead. Shout out to Sports Expert. All right, shout out to Sports Expert. Appreciate you coming through. Go subscribe to his channel. He's doing major work right now with his sports streams as well. All right, score is 27-15, 35 seconds remaining. Let's see if the Jazz go for a 2-for-1 here. So Mike Conley's got it. Trying to look for somebody. Gives the ball to Niang. Gets it right back to Mike Conley, being guarded by Dennis Schroeder. So we get a screen by Bradley. Tony Bradley. A nice lob to Tony Bradley, but he misses the shot. He got pushed off a little bit, but they didn't call it. And the OKC Thunder, no shot clock, will get the last shot. So Chris Paul has got it. He gives it to Dennis Schroeder. He'll run the clock out. Let's see what they run. Chris Paul flashes. Schroeder gets all the way to the basket, misses the shot, and they called a goaltend. So count the basket. Scores 29-15. OKC is looking real good start right now. 14-point lead for OKC, 2.7 remaining for the Utah Jazz. All right, here it comes. And the ball's lobbed to Conley. Conley shoots it at the buzzer. Oh, and the ball just spins out. Almost made it in. So, guys, through the end of the first quarter, OKC 29, Utah Jazz 15. You are watching and checking out the stream right here between the Jazz and the OKC Thunder right here on the Lewis Sports Network. Again, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button for the Lewis Sports Network. Truly appreciate it. And Juanetta wants to know how Steven Adams is looking. I'll check it out. In terms of how the stats that he's put up in 8 minutes, he has 1 point and he has 4 rebounds in 8 minutes of action through 1 quarter. So those are his stats for the game so far. Ryan says, salute to Roberson, man. Glad to see him back. It's right. Over 2 years and he finally got to play, man. That's awesome. Ryan says that Schroeder seems like he's on that OJ Mayo, Brandon Jennings category of point guards. I would say more Brandon Jennings. But Brandon Jennings had a quick release. But the thing is, Schroeder is actually he's actually been more efficient than Brandon Jennings has ever been in his career. I hear there's some stripper and she danced for Lou Williams, man. Something's very fishy here. And also Mike Conley. And D says, smash that like on your way in. Exactly, guys, man. Make sure to smash that like, man. Smash that like button on the way in. We got 11 likes. We got 8 people watching. Hopefully we can continue to get the likes and actually more people watching again. So if you are a Oklahoma City Thunder fan, man, make sure to come through the stream. If you are a if you are a Utah Jazz fan, man, make sure to come through the stream. Wanted to ask you guys, man, what are your guys' expectations of OKC and Utah going into the playoffs? Like, what seeds do you think that these guys will finish? And then, how will they do in the playoffs? Gallinari got off to a brilliant start. He had 11 points in that first quarter, 4 of 6 from the field. And CP3 is 2 for 2 with 5 points, and he's got 4 rebounds of his own. So Gallinari and Chris Paul doing an excellent job right now in the first quarter as we continue to get ready for the second on this next commercial break. So smash the like button, hit that subscribe button for the Lewis Sports Network. All right, man. So we're getting ready for this second quarter to bump, man, getting started. Juanetta says, Ryan, do you think Roberson will be guarding Kawhi like he did before his injury? I'm pretty sure he'll accept the challenge and guard him. Ryan says, what I meant was those guys are low-rated point guards. I see. Well, it's so convenient that OKC and the Rockets might go head-to-head in the playoffs. Wow. That'd be a crazy matchup because the Rockets are, 6th right now? No, they're 5th? I wouldn't mind seeing OKC against Houston. Speaking My Sports Star says Utah out in the first round and OKC is out in the second. I think the Thunder are talented enough to win a first-round series. I think they'll be gone in the semifinals, whereas Utah, I think that they're a first-round exit. Wow, they're taking quarantine to a whole nother level, man. They got themselves the little stick with the microphone, and Malik is just interviewing Quinn Snyder from there. I told you, man, just shows you how much the technology's up there. The Clippers might lose the second spot. Well, I was just saying Jazz and the Thunder. All right, so we got a pump fake by George Niang. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, and he knocks down the three-pointer. So now the score is 29-18. Just getting started early second quarter, guys. Smash the like, hit that subscribe for the Lewis Sports Network. Chris Paul being guarded by Joe Ingles. Gives the ball to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Decides to pop it up at the top of the key. Knocks down the free throw line jumper. And the score is 31-18 OKC. 13-point lead. Here comes Joe Ingles. Gives it to George. George gives it right back to Joe Ingles, being guarded by Chris Paul. Gives it back to George Niang. Spin move. Gives it to Clarkson. Clarkson goes behind the back. Goes into the paint. Pump fake. Stops. And gets, blocked by Diallo. Great defense. He stood with Clarkson, I think, traveled is what they called it, but he stayed with him the entire play on that possession. So that was very good defense by Diallo. So OKC turns it over. Back come the Thunder. Here's Basley. Gives it to CP3, who then gives it to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, goes behind the back, gets into the free throw line, but then Mike Conley comes back to guard him. Put Mike Conley on skates, and they called an offensive foul. No, they called a travel. Was it a travel or offensive foul? Looks like it's an offensive. Was it an offensive foul? Might be a travel, though. All right, so I'll get to that question in a second, Ryan. All right, so Mike Conley's got the basketball, gives it to George Niang for three. Ball spins, ball rattles in and out into the hands of CP3, who gives it to Schroeder, gives it right back to CP3. Gets a screen from Nerlens Noel. CP3 goes into the free throw line, passes it back out, and then gets it right back from Schroeder. Here goes. CP3 pump fakes, loses it, gives it right back. We got 4 seconds. 3. Chris Paul dribbles into the paint, shoots the shot, misses the shot. Ball didn't even hit rim. So that was excellent Jazz defense and poor possession by the Thunder. All right, so the Western Conference standings: Lakers with a 78-1 win percentage, Clippers 67 win percentage, Denver at 65, Jazz at 64, Houston at 63, OKC at 62, Dallas at 58, Memphis at 48, Portland, San Antonio, New Orleans, and Sacramento have 43, while Portland has a 44% win percentage with their records. All right, so here comes Joe Ingles, gives the ball to Bradley, gives the ball back to Niang, gives it to Mike Conley, gives it to Jordan Clarkson, drives on the baseline to the right side, misses the layup, rebound Diallo. Diallo takes it to the rack, and he misses the layup. Nerlens Noel misses the follow, but we got a foul on the Utah Jazz. Ryan says, Lewis, do you think there would be another Boban fan type of player as he's talking about Taco Fall? I don't understand why Taco Fall's not even getting minutes neither, unless he has an injury. I think they're kind of similar. It's just that Boban can shoot, though. He has a softer touch than Taco. Taco was more of an under the rim type of player. Tomoko says, what I remember Lewis's description of the game, I have a feeling that the Jazz might win this game. I'm actually going with the Oklahoma City Thunder, but we'll see. Sadly, I think they agree. Also, without Montrezl Harrell to rough up AD, I think the Lakers might beat them. I don't think the Lakers will beat the Clippers. I think the Clippers will lose the second spot, though. All right, guys. So 32-18 is the score. And let's see who got into the paint. Looks like it was Mike Conley on that reverse. He scored, so the score is 32-20. All right, so Nerlens Noel has got the basketball. He then gets up to and Joe Ingles picks his pocket, strips it, gets into the scores on the layup. Did Joe Ingles travel? He looked like he took 4 steps. And OKC now leads 32-22. All right, so CP3's got to be guarded by Mike Conley. Nice little point guard matchup. Gets a bump screen by Nerlens Noel, who flashes right to the left side. Chris Paul's got a big man on Bradley, decides to shoot the mid-range jumper, and and it rattles in 34-22 OKC. Joe Ingles gives it to Mike Conley. He pump fakes, kicks it out to Niang, gives it to Joe Ingles for 3, but he overshot that one, aimed it. Rebound to Nerlens Noel. CP3 has got it. Chris Paul's got 9 points on 3 of 4 shooting, 4 rebounds. Chris Paul puts the ball behind his back, crossover, gets to his spot, kicks it out. Diallo for 3, drains it. OKC up by 15, 37-22. Mike Conley comes back on the floor. Gets a screen by Bradley, gets another screen by Bradley. Nice bounce pass to Bradley. Bradley struggles with the catch, able to recover, puts the ball, lays it up in the basket. Nice play. 37-24. Back comes Chris Paul really quickly. Wanted to shoot the 3, gives it up to Nerlens Noel. Basley tried to cut, but good ball denied by Niang. And just like that, Joe Ingles draws the foul. And Joe's looking at Paul like, yeah, man, you sold the call on that pick when you got bumped. I tell you, man, this time off did wonders for veteran players because they got a chance for them to rest their bodies. So guys are set up in the right spots. Okay. Can't give up now. Breonna Taylor is what CP3 has on his sneaker. Looks like Chris Paul might have hurt his left finger. Steven Adams comes back into the game. So does Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So does Luguentz Dort. Gives it up to him. He shoots the 3-pointer, and he drains it, ladies and gentlemen. So the score is 40-24 OKC. Their exact record. All right, so Royce O'Neal is back in the game. The ball is given to Emmanuel Mudiay, and we got a foul. I just heard Chris Paul say damn, because it looks like he heard something on his left hand. I kind of look like Chris Paul. I don't look like AD. Hey, shout out to Chopstick. Appreciate you coming through, my brother. All right, Donovan Mitchell with the Euro step goes for the layup, misses the shot, but he draws the foul. Score is 40-24 in favor of Oklahoma City, 16-point lead with 7:37 remaining in the first half. And Donovan Mitchell will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws to cut into this lead. All right, guys, so we are at NBA restart here on the Lewis Sports Network. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Utah Jazz versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. Giving you guys basketball content. And once again, make sure to stay tuned. Yeah, OKC still up. Ryan says, do you think all right, so the first free throw is good for Donovan Mitchell. Oh, I remember. Do you feel like there will no longer be a league that top tier teams won't depend on veterans but depend on their superstars? That's an interesting question. The score is 40-26 in favor of the Oklahoma City Thunder. So here comes Diallo, bounce pass to Shai Gilgeous, being guarded by Jordan Clarkson, kicks it out to Basley for 3, and he drains it, and we got a foul in the paint. And the score is now 43-26 OKC. Royce O'Neal looks like he got called for the foul. And so Diallo will now go to the free throw line to shoot the extra point. The foul was on Royce O'Neal. He bumped Diallo out of the way. I actually know that was a small bump. Diallo sold the call. I said we got a little acting job going on here. But anyway, 43-26, 7:25 remaining in the first half. Royce O'Neal will sit. There's Al-Farouq Aminu. Caution can put the ball in the hoop. Yeah, very good score. Diallo at the free throw line is good. And OKC now leads 44-26, 18-point lead. All right, so Donovan Mitchell has got it. Gives the ball to Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson dribbles back, shoots a jump shot, knocks it down. Clarkson scores 44-28 OKC. So Shai Gilgeous tried to lob it into Steven Adams, but they turned the ball over. Okay, so Donovan Mitchell has got the basketball, gives it to Clarkson. Clarkson shoots a three-pointer, and he drains another one. Clarkson starting to heat up. He's got 5 quick points, back-to-back buckets, and just like that, it is a 13-point game. 6:57 remaining in the first half. Timeout OKC, and the score is OKC 44, Utah 31. Nice rotation on Clarkson's shot. You are watching it and experiencing it with the Lewis Sports Network live play-by-play commentary on the Lewis Sports Network. Yeah, Clarkson is a guy who gets baskets. That's what he's best at. He is best at putting that ball in that hoop. He is a go-get bucket. That is Jordan Clarkson. Been like that since he came into the league. He is a scorer, and that is his game. But ladies and gentlemen, for those who were in the stream last night with me and D, how about Jordan Clarkson? Not Jordan Clarkson. How about Trey Burke last night, a.k.a. Allen Iverson 2.0? He was lighting it up last night. So Ryan says LeBron had his worst game against the Clippers, and he's talking about Doris Burke, and she acted like LeBron played like an MVP. Give me a break. I guess you know what. I mean, LeBron shot the ball horrible, but he was able to, he was able to play defense. But I wouldn't say that was an MVP type performance. I thought he was an MVP type defender last night, but not an MVP overall. They gotta stop, man. Tomoko says, I'm starting to understand the hype of live commentaries. It's like the feeling I get from reading a comic book with different panels having different events. Exactly. Chopstick says Trey. G Money says Trey Burke was a rocket killer, but it was wasted last night. Like I said, the Dallas Mavericks are a good team. I'm not going to disrespect the Dallas Mavericks. I mean, there's a reason why they're in the playoffs right now. In terms of how far they go, they're not going to go far. That I know. But the Dallas Mavericks have a very good team. They have a good team. They're one of the best offensive teams in the league. That's nothing new, man. They're pushing hard. Yep. It's almost as if to say, man, isn't it obvious? And like I said, kudos to LeBron last night. He played great defense last night. Played great defense. I've been laughing at these in the media ever since the end of that game. I bet you they're the same people who said because of that performance that LeBron put on last night defensively, it even further closed the gap, but are forgetting that the Bucks won their game yesterday against the Boston Celtics. You know, who people can feel that Boston has a chance to get to the Eastern Conference Finals. I said, watch the media ignore AD and rant about LeBron and never fails. Oh, no, they did that. Anthony Davis scored 34 points, but they were like, he didn't close it home. At least Chris Broussard gave Anthony Davis credit. He just wants to see AD be the guy, you know, down the stretch. But Anthony Davis kept them in the game when the Clippers made their run. All right, so they're giving us Taco Bell Studio update. As Miami, they go 42-24, and the Nuggets are now 43-23. 125-105 is the win. Butler had 21 points and 7 rebounds, and Miami ends up winning by 20, 125-105. So now you have to ask yourself, the real question, Ryan, is where is the NBA headed? Are they headed to tall ball or small ball? That's the real question. All right, so we're back. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander dribbles around the floor. He tries to bounce pass to Basley, but it gets cut off by Jazz defenders. Dortz tries to dribble, but he gets stripped by Moutier. Nice hands, nice sleight of hands. Dribbles all the way to the basket, and he scores. I wonder why he slowed down that much. I'm not sure, but the score is 44-33. OKC leads by 11. So Utah has bumped up their field goal percentage to 44. OKC's at 58. 7 of 11 from 3 from OKC. And as I say that, Steven Adams gets to the cup. OKC has 11 fast break points to Utah's 4. The score is now 46-33. Yeah, Trey is Trey-I. That's a good one, Chopstick. I like that. Trey-I. All right, so George Niang gives the ball to Clarkson. Clarkson's played a lot of minutes in this game. Gives it back to Clarkson from Niang. Clarkson dribbles, splits the defense, kicks it out to Moutier, shoots the three-pointer, but the ball is way too short. Moutier has to improve his shooting. He cannot shoot. Gets a solid screen from Steven Adams. Pump fakes, dribbles to Adams in the post. Adams shoots a long hook shot. He scores, and it's back up to 15, 48-33. All right, here comes Donovan Mitchell. Gives it up to Jordan Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson pumps, shoots the ball, misses the shot. All right, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice crossover on Niang. Decides to shoot the 3, misses the shot. Oh, wow. Steven Adams tried to do a niff up like he's a WWE wrestler, but to no avail. But he gets back up. 5 total remaining in the first half. And the score is 48-33. All right, so let's see. Nice jump shot right there by, I'm trying to see if that was Shai Gilgeous or is that Diallo still in the game? Yeah, that's nope, that's Shai Gilgeous. He was the one that knocked it down. 50-33 OKC. So here comes Donovan Mitchell with the Dirk one-legged step back and nothing but the bottom of the nylon. 50-35 OKC. Here comes Shai Gilgeous, man. He's really improved that handle. Can get to his spot. Nice move with the left hand, and he scores on Gobert. That was a mismatch all day. 52-35. All right, so here comes Donovan Mitchell. He's coming right back up the floor. Gives it to Rudy Gobert. Gives it to trying to give it to Royce O'Neal, but ends up giving it to Emmanuel Moutier. Dribbles around, gets into the paint into a crowd of thunder, shoots the mid-range pull-up, and he knocks it down. Nice play by Moutier, and it's 52-37. Gilgeous-Alexander comes right back, being guarded by Jordan Clarkson. Goes around a Adams screen. Adams rolls to the basket, decides to float it up with the right hand and scores on the pick and roll. Nice play, 54-37 OKC, 17-point lead. So Utah has to call their third timeout of the half. 3:56 remaining in the first half, 24 seconds on the shot clock. Utah will have the ball when we come back. So the score is OKC 54, Utah Jazz 37, right here on the Lewis Sports Network. Juanetta says LeBron held Kawhi's shooting hand on most of those calls, lockdown defense. And Kawhi was doing the same with LeBron as well. So it goes on both sides. That's why I don't even know why these guys are not complaining. Chopstick says, I didn't even think Donovan Mitchell would be this good of any NBA player coming out of college. I thought Donovan Mitchell, it would have took him a couple of years, but he played well in his rookie year. And, you know, he's gotten, I'm going to say slightly better because he's still got to improve his shooting. But Donovan Mitchell can definitely be good. He finally made an all-star team, which is good. The score is 54-37 to Moko. 17-point lead for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 54-37. If you have not, make sure to hit the like button as you guys come in. All right, G Money says the Jazz can't stop the two-man game of Shai Gilgeous and Adams. Yeah, they converted on their last two possessions. Oh, I'm like, too mad game. I'm like, who's angry? Lewis, where do you put Jason Tatum at? Does it depend on what he does in the playoffs? Jason Tatum has had a great season. He's really stepped up his game along with Jaylen Brown. Jason Tatum, to me, I'm going to have to see what he does in the playoffs to see where I place him. That's just my personal opinion. Tatum made an all-star team. Can he really become the Celtics' go-to guy, or do the Celtics have to go get somebody? Do you guys think the Celtics have to go get somebody? Is Jason Tatum going to be the face of the franchise? Juanetta says Shai get it done. And I'm pretty sure she's talking about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's right. Shai does get it done. That's facts. Yeah, Jason's not there yet. This is really the first season that he's shown that he can be he could be a very good scorer. Is Jason Tatum going to be a great two-way player remains to be seen. Offensively, though, he is showing that he can play with the best of them. In the playoffs, I'm going to see where does he take it to the next level in the postseason. You know, does he have a standout postseason to where we could say, yeah, he's going to be the future. He's the franchise of the Boston Celtics. So we got to wait and see. OKC could get into the second round depending on the matchup. I think they're talented enough to win a first-round series. I don't think against the Lakers or the Clippers, but the other teams, yes. All right, 3:55 remaining. So here comes Mike Conley. He gets it to Joe Ingles. Smash it, like it, that, subscribe. Jordan Clarkson comes off a curl, gets into the paint. He has to take it back out. Dribbles. They flash. Show another double team. Gallinari blocks the shot, but into the hands of Moutier. Shoots a three-pointer, misses a shot. No, sorry, that was Donovan Mitchell who shot that and missed a shot. All right, Gilgeous. They swing it. They give it to Gallinari, but he misses the three badly on an air ball. So that's an OKC turnover. All right, guys, so we're just about to hit under 3 minutes remaining. Jordan Clarkson dribbles, gets into the paint. Pass by. What was Donovan Mitchell doing on that play? You do a no-look in that kind of crowd? And look at that. It was a turnover. All right, Gilgeous wanted to shoot that three, but good job by Royce O'Neal. No, Mike Conley getting back. Shai Gilgeous takes a step back three, misses the shot. Rebound Gobert into the hands of Donovan Mitchell. He kind of is. And we got an offensive foul on the Utah Jazz. Score is 54-37, 2:46 remaining in the first half. There goes CP3, the guy who I really look like, not Anthony Davis. It is CP3. So there's Billy Donovan. Tatum is like the new version of Paul Pierce, maybe. And nice play by Gilgeous-Alexander, man, attacking the basket, 56-37, 19-point lead for the OKC Thunder. All right, so Carson's got the basketball. Crosses over, gets into the paint. Nice play by Clarkson, scores. A little too much ISO, but he did get the basket, so the score is 56-39. All right, so Gallinari gets the ball. He dumps it into Steven Adams, being guarded by Rudy Gobert, trying to post him up, running, decides to go with the hook, and he draws the foul, and Steven Adams actually got the bounce, but the foul is going to be on Rudy Gobert, so that's his second foul. 56-39, 1:58 remaining in the first half. The score is 56-39. 17-point lead for the OKC Thunder. Tatum reminds me of Josh Howard, but bigger. Tatum reps the St. Louis SCL. Chopstick says Josh Howard was nice on Dallas. He wasn't. He ruined his career. Tatum should have a post game. That should open up more of his game and allow him wear a little or a big guy on him. Tatum is athletic enough to attack the rim, and that's facts. All right, guys, continue to smash that like button and continue to hit that subscribe button for the Lewis Sports Network. Josh Howard was real nice on Dallas. That whole national anthem incident that he had was really what ruined his career. All right, so the referees are still discussing. All right, let's see what happens. Steven Adams puts the ball on the floor on Rudy Gobert. Are they going to call an offensive foul? I don't know. Wow, Steven Adams Steven Adams went into his body and he got bumped by Giannis' shoulder. All right, so they're still reviewing it. Let's see if they're going to count the basket. Let us see if they're going to count the basket. The post ticky-tack stuff, the refs call is ridiculous and what big man playing in the post. Yeah, that's why they keep going to this stretch game. They try to make Josh look bad for smoking weed. Yeah, I know. When Etta says how sings that song Gasolina, it's reggaeton. Yeah, it's a reggaeton song. You got it, Winetta. See, Winetta knows a thing or two about reggaeton. Speaking My Sports Talk says, Lewis, best in the business, man. Smash that like button. Appreciate that, D. Again, guys, smash that like button as you guys come in if you are new to the channel. Also, subscribe as well. Let's see what the call is going to be. I'm looking at that bump with the shoulder. Oh, wait a minute. But Adams actually cleared off with his elbow to get that hook shot off. So I'm wondering if they're going to call an offensive foul. All right, so it looks like they might have called a. Let's see what they called. So they called an offensive foul. All right, guys, continue to smash the like and continue to hit the subscribe. Just trying to see what they're making of this. Wait, are they calling a flagrant one on Steven Adams? They put Rudy Gobert, but looks like Quinn Snyder switched up and decided to put Donovan Mitchell at the free throw line. Here's Donovan at the free throw line. First free throw is good. Score is now 56-40. 16-point lead for the OKC Thunder. So I'm guessing they're going to offset. So there's one free throw for that clear elbow. But then also Rudy Gobert had bumped Steven Adams on his move. So Steven Adams is going to get two free throws at the free throw line. That's almost a 1-for-2 trade-off. So you cut the game to 16, but then if he makes both, it goes back up to 18. So let's see what happens here. Steven Adams at the free throw line, misses the free throw. All right, Steven Adams misses the first. He's got 7 points, 6 rebounds, 3 or 4 from the field. Here's his second free throw. Free throw is good. And the score now is 57-40. So almost a trade-off, but the score remains the same. All right, so here comes Donovan Mitchell. We get a screen by Niang. Donovan dribbles all the way into the paint. Decides to take a fade back jump shot, misses. Rebound, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. All righty. We got 133 remaining left in this first half. Gallinari gets fouled, and so he's going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws to extend this lead. Gallinari had 11 points. He's only taken 1 shot in the second quarter, 2 or 4 from three-point range. But Gallinari set the tone early, guys. He set the tone early. Made his shots, was aggressive. Ryan says, man, if I was in the NBA fan stream, I would cheese so much when LeBron on the line shooting a foul shot. I would show funny LeBron memes. Oh, there you go. All right, here's the free throw. Free throw was good for Gallinari. Makes both, and the score is now 59-40 OKC. All right, so Mike Conley brings the ball up. He gave it to Niang. They give it to Tony Bradley, but he misses the shot. Here comes CP3. Tries to dribble LeBron, loses the ball, and gets it back. Screen set by Adams. Nice pass by CP3. Adams with the pump fake spin move, and again gets the roll. Third time in this game he got the roll. And look at that, man. The score is 61-40. 21-point lead for OKC. All right, so Ingles gives the ball to Donovan Mitchell. We get a screen set. Donovan Mitchell shoots a three-pointer, but he misses the shot. And it looks like Bradley gets called for the offensive foul himself. So it is a 21-point lead under a minute remaining. We got 56.8 seconds remaining, and the score is 61-40 in favor of the OKC Thunder. So Chris Paul gets the ball inbounded. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Goes around a Gallinari screen on Mike Conley, and then gets a switch on George Niang. He's dribbling around him, shoots a mid-range shot, and he also gets a roll. OKC's getting a lot of rolls in the second quarter. They're getting bounces, they're getting rolls, and the score is now 63-40. The Jazz are getting blown out right now. 23-point lead in the first half. 63-40. When Etta says, are there any OKC players in foul trouble? I don't think so. All right, so here comes Mike Conley, takes the ball to the basket. He scores plus the foul. 63-42, and looks like Mike Conley, he no longer has got the braids. Okay. And the score is now 63-42. Ryan says, did the NBA league change the dribbling rule because of AI? I don't really remember. If not him, who? OKC is about to take that third spot. Imagine if the Thunder get the third spot, they would face the Rockets in the first. Well, they wouldn't face the Rockets. I think they might face OKC again. Utah again, because then they probably will slip down to the 6th spot. Here's the free throw, and looks like we got a lane violation, and it is going to be on Bradley. It's going to be on Bradley. There's Mo Cheeks, assistant coach of the Thunder. Steven Adams got it. Will the Thunder go for 2 for 1? Let's see. CP3 dribbles all the way to the basket, goes for the layup, and he scores. CP3 is looking great. CP3 looks great. He gets it plus the foul. OKC leading 65-42. And nice screen by Gallinari, screening 2 Jazz at the top of the floor. Beautiful ball fake. Scottie Pippen type layup right there with a little wraparound on Bradley, Tony Bradley. He's got 13 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Chris Paul's already on his way to a damn near triple-double. Gets the free throw, 66-42, 24-point lead, excuse me. We got about a 2 to 3 second difference between shot clock to game clock. Here comes Mike Conley, gets a screen, dribbles around. Josh Blanco says, what's the score? 66-42. Gives it to George Niang for 3, misses the shot. And here is Joe Ingles. Gives it to Donovan Mitchell for 3 at the buzzer. He can't hit. So, guys, at the end of the first half, the score is OKC 66, Jazz 42, 24-point lead for the OKC Thunder. You are here on the Lewis Sports Network with Lewis right here to give you details on the first half. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Wow, so OKC, they just dominated in the first half. They pretty much dominated the first half. All right, guys, smash the like, hit that subscribe. Karam says, yo, I'm back, man. I was trying to tell some people that. Yep, OKC is blowing out. They're looking good, man. CP3 has looked great. CP3. You mean for the Thunder, G Money? Because this was really not a competitive first half, man. The Jazz have looked terrible. They've looked terrible. OKC has looked great though. Gallinari's looked good. CP3 has looked good. I was trying to tell some people that the Thunder's team is not that bad. No, they're good. Again, they've surprised people. They've played well defensively. People are not understanding, man. So yeah, I would imagine, right? Again, guys, hit that like, man, for the Lewis Sports Network as you guys come in. Looks like a lot of people were not tuning into this game. All right, man. I thought everybody would love the way my thumbnail looks. I'm just saying. And Ryan says, I would imagine. All right, let's look into the first half stats. Thunder are a good team, but not a team I would pick on 2K. They're that bad on 2K? All right, man. The Thunder have 4 players in double figures. Check it out. Gallinari, 13 points. Chris Paul, 14 points. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has 12, and Steven Adams has 10. For the Utah Jazz, no player for the Jazz have scored in double figures yet. None. Also, OKC is shooting 65% from the field and 50% from the three-point line in the first half. Shout out to Alex Sports. Appreciate you. Make sure you guys go subscribe to his channel, man. Appreciate that. First half, I just gave you the 3-pointers and the field goal percentage. The Jazz are only shooting 40% from the field and 20% from 3. The free throw line, OKC's getting to the free throw line, 78% to 60. The rebounding, OKC is killing the Jazz on the rebounds defensively, 23 to 12 total. The offensive rebounds are 5 to 4 in favor of the Jazz, which means that if you look at the rebounding, it's 19 to 7 on the defensive glass. 11 assists for the Thunder, 7 for the Jazz, so not a lot of passing going on. The Thunder have 5 blocks and 5 steals, and both teams are turning the ball over terribly. 10 for the Thunder, 9 for the Jazz. Both teams are equal in the interior, 26 points apiece, and the Utah Jazz have committed more fouls as well. All right, so G Money says, Ryan says, everybody giving us wow, it's crazy. Okay, so Winetta says, do teams share the tunnel in the bubble? I wonder if they do. I don't know. And Chopstick says, I'm from Seattle. It's a personal thing with me, Lewis. Ryan says that, oh, I see. Got you. Ryan says that, do you think back when teams shared the tunnel, got into fights? I mean, look at that situation between the Rockets and the Clippers when they went to Staples, and then the Chris Paul Blake Griffin thing, man. So yeah, I get you, Chop. I feel you, man. All right, so the Western Conference: Lakers 50-14, Clippers 44-21, Nuggets 43-23, Jazz 42-23, Rockets 41-24, Thunder 40-24, Mavericks 40-28, and the Grizzlies are 32-34. I think that the only teams that are possibly going to win 50 games are possibly going to be the Lakers and the Clippers, and I think that's it. Zion had a season low 15 minutes in the loss on Thursday when they faced the Utah Jazz. That's a game that they should have won. Ryan says, like when the Bulls and the Pistons in the 90s. Did those guys fight in the tunnel? I remember Mark Aguirre, quote unquote, was supposed to challenge Scottie Pippen to a parking lot fight. That's what Scottie Pippen said, and Mark Aguirre said that that's not even true. That's not even what happened. Oh, that's not even what he said, but that was according to him. OKC is also killing it on the fast break as well. OKC needs to keep their intensity up in the third quarter, and G Money makes a good point because usually when you have these kind of leads, you tend to relax because things were coming so easy for you. You tend to, relax. You start to get complacent, and complacent is a habit you do not want to build, especially when you have a 24-point lead at the half like OKC does. 66-42 is the score. So, again, man, shout out to both teams. And again, shout out to the fans of Utah. Shout out to the fans of OKC. If you guys are a fan of both, hopefully you guys tune in for this stream. Again, for people who are here, make sure to hit the like as you guys are in here. Pels need to have better rotations today against the Clippers. Are we really going to trust Alvin Gentry? I don't even know. Wow, they were showing James Harden in high school when he didn't have a beard. Yeah, he totally looks different. Don't even recognize James Harden. But how about the Miami Heat putting on their defensive performance that they did against the Nuggets? And I'm sorry, but that Nuggets big man lineup I don't think is going to work. I don't think they've won a game with that lineup. Ryan says, when do you think that we're going to get a look of the playoff stature? And make sure to stay tuned for that, guys, because I will be doing a playoff preview of all teams, that are in the bubble. Well, I mean, if you look at the standings right now, you got the A seed is going to be very tricky. I think that might go to the Blazers. And the reason that I say that it might go to the Blazers is because I don't know if Memphis is going to be able to win the games that they're going to win because their games are tough. Then also OKC's in a very good position because they have a couple of first-round picks. They got 2 first-rounders for 2021. They got one for 2022. 2023, 2024, 2025, and 2026. See, OKC is in the same position that the Boston Celtics are in when Danny Ainge had all those picks. But OKC has a lot of first-round picks. When they made the deal for Paul George to the Clippers. The Nuggets do need to get a little bit small. They play too slow with that big man lineup. Also, though, they turn the ball over too much with that big lineup because they don't have a true ball handler. So they need the guards. Karam says the three-point defense of the Thunder looking good. Yep, the Jazz are only 3 of 15 right now. So they play very well. Ryan says, will they televise all playoff games on main TV? Yeah, they can do that. It's how they're going to make their ratings. The NBA is trying to make up for that money, so they will be on TV, Ryan. So expect the streaming, and then expect the television networks to take advantage of this. Especially because, Ryan, we're already getting them on TV right now. So because we're getting them on TV right now, expect them to do this. So it looks like they're getting back to another commercial break. The score is at the half, 66-42. There's probably going to be one more commercial break, and then after that one more commercial break will be the second half. It's probably the way I'm pretty much about to predict it. That's just the way I see it. Karan says, I'm watching the Fox Sports Oklahoma broadcast. All right, that's good. Has their first quadruple header since 2004. Oh, didn't know that. There's G Money on the photographic memory, as we know him to do. Again, guys, I also did the community post. I can now do community posts, guys. So if you guys haven't, check out the community post that I put. If you guys haven't seen it, it'll be for tonight's game later on between the Lakers and the Raptors. That's at 8:30 start time. So make sure we pull up with D. That should be a good one. Ryan says that I'm glad that they're watchable and not paid to watch. The Thunder ball movement has been really good. They're making their shots. The Heat have a lot of three-point shooting and their defensive stuff. I still think they still have a little bit of an issue on their offense that they need to fix. And if they could get themselves a superstar player, that over-the-top player, whether it's a shooting guard or small forward, that can take over a game, the Miami Heat will be championship contenders. All right, so a little bit of baseball news, guys. Yankees and the Phillies are going to play on Monday. The Marlins and the Orioles are going to play on Tuesday. The Phillies may have had false positive tests, according to baseball. Hockey is back. For football news, if you're a Detroit Lions fan, Matthew Stafford was placed on the COVID list. So that sucks. Hopefully he could come back on time. That's tight, man. You could choose broadcasters to listen to watch the game. I wonder if you can in the playoffs and the NBA finals, especially the Spanish language. That's going to have to depend on your cable provider, I believe, if you could change the setting as well, because I know that they're going to have that. If you can, especially when they always say that, hit the SAP button. They always say that kind of stuff. All right, so we should be getting started pretty shortly. Chop says, I have family members in the Army, so I was able to shop at the PX. I believe it was called Fort Lewis. Okay, sweet. We got some Army people in there. That's nice. Family members in the Army, cool. Oh, Ryan, they signed LaShawn McCoy, the running back, former running back of the Eagles and of the Kansas City Chiefs. So they picked him up. That was a nice pickup for the Buccaneers. G Money says OKC is a bad matchup for Utah. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, Utah does not have a good matchup when it comes to a lot of these teams in the West. I even think the Dallas Mavericks could beat them. But my only issue with Dallas is, again, they let teams back in games, and you saw what happened against Houston. I don't think Utah is good against any of the 7 teams that are in the West. Fortunately for them, Memphis is a young team. I think the other teams in the conference, the other 6 teams, are better than the Utah Jazz. All right, guys, so we're getting ready to start the second half pretty soon. All right, man. It's just where I'm at. You hear that reggaeton background, as it is what it is. All right, man. So it looks like we are back. Looks like so Chris Paul has got the basketball. He dumps it into Steven Adams in the paint. He misses the shot. And the rebound is to Rudy Gobert. Donovan Mitchell with an outlet pass to Joe Ingles. Joe Ingles kicks it out to Royce O'Neal. Royce O'Neal kicks it right back. They swing it. Ingles shoots the 3 ball, misses the shot. Rebound, Danilo Gallinari. So here comes Gallinari. He's got the basketball. Bounce pass to Steven Adams, but the ball was kicked, so we got a kick ball. And the Thunder will retain possession. Again, smash the like, hit that subscribe as you guys come in. And I do agree with you, Ryan. The Bucks are going to be a scary team because they're going all out. They're trying to win this game. They're trying to win see if they can try to get to the Super Bowl. I don't think it's going to happen, but now they're looking at a better chance. All right, so the ball is in the hands of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He dribbles around the rock, dribbles through the Utah defense, trying to get into the paint. He puts it up, misses the shot, and the follow-up is by – who was that just followed up that shot? Was that Lugens? Might have been Lugens. All right, so the Thunder, they kick it out. 3-pointer missed by Lugens Dort into the hands of Royce O'Neal. All right, so we got a 3-pointer made by Joe Ingles, so the score is now 68-45. You hear chalk and trash in the background? All right, so Chris Paul shoots a shot, and he makes it. Put it on the putback, and the score is 70-45. Here comes Mike Conley. He brings the ball being guarded by CP3. Gives it to Joe Ingles. Dribbles. Oh, nice cut by Donovan Mitchell right there to the basket. He scores, and the score is 70-47. And we got an early timeout already. So 9:49 remaining in the third quarter. The score is OKC 70 and the Utah Jazz 47. 23-point game on the Lewis Sports Network. Man, that was quick. Again, if you guys have not, man, make sure to smash that like and hit that subscribe. Josh, he had to stay because of the contract. He wants to get paid. Again, salute to everybody that is in the chat. Yeah, CP3 has been very aggressive. I agree. He's been very aggressive. And it'd be pretty cool, man. We could even go back to my channel and I could even check out my community posts. It'd be the first time I'd be able to see it. This is nice. So let me just go back to my channel. That's dope. The fact that I now can do community posts is nice. So now I could just remind you guys. And then what's cool is I can even do which is pretty cool. All right, man. We got 6 people watching. We got 14 likes, man. Let's hopefully continue to get the likes up. Trying to see if we could get as much as probably even 20 people watching. I said 20 people watching. Let's see if we could try to get to 20 likes for this stream. Yeah, my concern is going to be, if he could stay healthy going into the playoffs. As always, like Ryan said, salute to the chat. We will see if he stays healthy. Yeah, especially going into the playoffs. Yeah, CP3 for sure. Yeah, I said that with CP3, the fact that he had time to rest, it's done wonders for his injuries. He has more bounce. And the thing is with veteran players like CP3, he's really starting to wear down. It's good that he was able to get all that rest time. That's big for him going into the playoffs. And the thing is also, if the Thunder are able to secure a playoff spot, which I think they will, which obviously they will, they could even afford more time to rest CP3 as they get ready, because all of these guys are trying to get into basketball shape. These guys have not played in over 4 months. They're showing some of the images. Shout out to Jay Jefferson. Appreciate you in the building. This is his best chance now. He doesn't have to travel. True. I actually agree with that. G Money. I agree with that list. It's hard, but I think you could flip flop with James Harden too in that mix. I feel like the James Harden CP3 is kind of a /4 or 5 right there. Again, shout out to Jay though, man. Appreciate you coming through, my brother. All right, so as we come back, the Thunder have got the basketball again. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. All right, and just as I say that, man, Steven Adams dunks the basketball, and it's 72-47 in favor of the OKC Thunder. So they are blowing the Jazz out right now. All right, so Donovan Mitchell surveys around the floor, shoots a jump shot, knocks it down. All right, so the score is 72-49. All right, so they swing it. Gallinari shoots a 3 at the top of the key, misses the shot. Rebound, Rudy Gobert. The man who should get Defensive Player of the Year for shutting the league down. Here it is. All right, so Joe Ingles gives it to Mike Conley. Kicks it to Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell shoots another jump shot, but he misses that. And that's my problem with Donovan Mitchell. He sometimes settles for jump shots after he makes one. He needs to mix up his game and continue to improve that jumper. CP3 gets a screen by Steven Adams. Good ball movement by the Thunder. They give it to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries to scoop layup, and he draws the foul. Donovan Mitchell doesn't agree with the call. Or he does agree with the calls. He's saying my fault because he committed the foul. So the score is 72-49, 8:44 remaining in the third quarter. Again, salute to everybody that is in the chat. Shai will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. Again, salute to everybody in the chat. Steven Adams is so underrated. He gets so overlooked. Wow, Lewis, that's a dig, man. Not your style, man. What on what Donovan Mitchell? No, Donovan Mitchell's a good player. I'm just saying that he settles for that jump shot a little too much sometimes. The Jazz need more scoring, and Mike Conley and that dude ain't that dude anymore. It's the reason why he was never an all-star. Well, I've been saying that Mike Conley, he's disappointed. People thought that he was really going to help this team. And another issue that I have with Mike Conley is he's never really been able to stay healthy. So that also doesn't help. And they're missing Bogdanovich. They're missing 20 points off of him. So that hurts. All right, so Conley dribbles, gives the ball to Bogdanovich. They swing it right back to Donovan Mitchell. He's about to get a screen from Gobert. Donovan goes around, gets into the paint. Nice spin move by Donovan Mitchell. Fades back, shoots a shot, but he misses the shot. The Jazz are also, they're not moving the ball neither. Donovan Mitchell's going too much one-on-one. CP3 gets a screen. Nice Adams. Beautiful pass by Adams and nice cut by Luguentz Dort, and he scores. And the Thunder doing very good. It was a screen and roll with a basket cut. That was a nice play by the Thunder. 76-49. 27-point lead. And the Jazz turned it over, and we got a foul. As the Thunder try to go on the break, and the foul's on Mike Conley. Oh, you mean Rudy Gobert? Oh, yeah. Oh, Rudy? Listen, man, it's not completely Rudy's fault, man. But I already know that they were going to treat him like that due to the whole thing. But I mean, I'm just messing with them. I thought they were too harsh on Rudy, though. The entire media was harsh on Rudy. Right now, we would be in the offseason right now. Conley has some good years with Mark and Zebo. He has some good years, but he was never able to stay healthy, man.
Oh yeah. But you already know, that was already a meme already, Ryan. So it's like I'm just repeating what's happening. All right, guys. NBA Sunday Showcase. We got the Trailblazers and we got the Boston Celtics. And then at 6:30, we got the Bucks. No, 8:30. Excuse me. We got the Bucks and the Rockets. So Harden up against Giannis Antetokounmpo. The battle of the MVP narrative is gonna happen. All right, so CP3's got it. The Jazz missed the shot. They dump it to Steven, kicks it out to Lugens Dort, gets into the paint, and looks like he got fouled on the drive. Chop says, I was a fan of Conley since seeing him in Ohio State. He was very good in Ohio State. I really thought Mike Conley was going to be one of those like underrated Hall of Fame players. Like that's how I looked at Mike Conley because he's a good leader. He's an underrated player when he's healthy. He shows very good leadership, has the ability to knock down big shots, but he's never been able to stay healthy. And this year he's been a disappointment for the Jazz, and he got hurt. And remember, he's also on that contract that he got from Memphis on that $153 million deal. So it was a reason why Memphis kind of traded him because they had to start over. And you see now what John Morant is doing with and all those young kids in Memphis right now. So we got another foul. All right, so they inbound the ball to Chris Paul. They get a screen from Steven Adams, faces a double team. They give it to Steven Adams. He dribbles, gets to the middle. Actually, no, that was Gallinari. Hits a turnaround jump shot. And it's 81 to 49, 78 to 49, 29-point lead by the OKC Thunder. They have not let up. They've continued to play aggressive. Joe Ingles with the ball. They swing it to Royce O'Neal. Royce O'Neal drives. Nice pass to Gobert in the paint for the dunk. To Tony Bradley for the dunk as he subs in for Rudy Gobert. 78-51. So we got Chris Paul, 6:49 remaining in this third quarter. Steven Adams just gives it to Gallinari, comes off a screen. Their big set, really good screen. Steven Adams drives right. And I don't know what kind of pass was that. CP3 gets the ball. We got one on the shot clock. CP3 has to shoot it. Just misses, grazes the horn. That was actually good Jazz defense. All right, so nice move by Donovan Mitchell. Gives it to Royce O'Neal, misses the three, and we got a loose ball foul on Tony Bradley while the Jazz are coming back. OKC leads 78-51. I don't think the Jazz – this is a first-round exit team, man. I don't see the Jazz going far. And the fact that they don't have Bogdanovich anymore really hurts. And give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to connect my going to use my charger to connect real quick, so just give me 1 second. I hate the fact that Gallinari got traded at the time that we got Carmelo Anthony. All right, so Steven Adams missed both free throws, scored 71-58, third quarter, just past the halfway mark, and the Jazz so they called a foul, and the Jazz thought that they turned the ball over, so Donovan Mitchell was complaining about the call, but instead looks like they're going to get the foul call. Oh, they were going to call a travel. All right, so the Jazz will retain possession. That was weird. All right, so Joe Ingles is trying to inbound. Can't find anybody. Who just checked in? Oh, Moutier misses the three. All right, here comes Dennis Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder dribbles, gives the ball to Gallinari, gets a screen from Steven Adams. Gallinari pump fakes at the three-point line, gives it back to Steven Adams. Steven Adams gives it back to Gallinari. Gallinari dribbles, takes one dribble, shoots a three-pointer, misses the shot. Rebound, Royce O'Neal. Royce O'Neal gives it to Mike Conley. Mike Conley pump fakes, dribbles to the basket, Kicks it out to Joe Ingles. They swing it. Royce O'Neal, good spacing and ball movement by the Jazz, and they finally get the shot they want, a three-pointer by Royce O'Neal. 24-point game, 78-54. Here comes Shai Gilgeous. All right, let's see what he does. Gilgeous going one-on-one against Moutier. Takes a step back three, misses the shot. And you don't want to get lazy if you're OKC. All right, here comes Utah. And Mike Conley dribbles all the way to the floor, misses the shot. Offensive rebound to Tony Bradley, and he scores. And it's 78-56. So the Jazz on a 7-0 run right now in the third. If the Jazz could get themselves within at least about 15 to 14 points, they got a shot. All right, so, and a steal, and the Thunder turn it over. Here comes Royce O'Neal. He goes right into, oh, wow, that was a hard foul by, was that Basley? And so we got a timeout, but that was just a hard foul. Damn, the referees came in like it was about to fight. Let's see here. Oh, no, that was Gallinari. Oh, Gallinari just went right into Royce. And the referee stepped right in as soon as it happened. Gallinari just with the bump. Oh, I see. Royce was going to go. He looked like he was going to go to Gallinari. My bad. All this time I'm thinking it was Basley. No, that was Gallinari who did that. So that was just Gallinari with the bump. Are they going to – I wonder if this is going to be – this might be a flagrant one. As if the referees are going to call it. Chopstick says then that the Melo trade gave up so many pieces. Oh, yeah, and picks. Juanetta says, when I see Gallinari, I think of Chris Webber on Inside the NBA. Wait, how come? What rule is it where teams choose who shoots a free throw? Oh, I forgot. I have to go back into the rule book for that one. I'd rather have Moutier over Dennis Smith Jr. That's tough, man, because both of them are not good shooters. Dennis Smith Jr. is more athletic, but he can't stay healthy. Dang, that's tough. Juanetta says, I think a flagrant offensive foul. The other team can choose who shoots the foul shot. Yeah, on a flagrant. It's 2 shots and the ball. Or it could be also clear path, too. But I think Juanetta's right. I think it's on a flagrant offensive foul. I think this is it's either a clear path or this is a. So 2 shots and the ball for the Utah Jazz. That's big because now, as he makes the first, the Jazz are on an 8-0 run here in this third quarter. So it is 78-57. What was once a 29-point lead is now 21. He knocks down both free throws, so the Jazz get 2 shots and the ball. Yeah, I'm not liking this virtual stuff. I'll never get used to this. Moutier has some good games on the Knicks. Yeah, no, Moutier is a good player. If the Jazz can pull within around 15, they could come back. Oh, wow, there's Chris Paul II. Oh, he's on the virtual screen. Utah's on a 9-0 run, as I mentioned, 20 points. Here's Donovan Mitchell on a triple team. Gives it to Moutier. Spins in the paint. Bounce past Donovan Mitchell. Tries to dribble through. They swing the ball. Here's a pump fake. They dribble. And Clarkson has to take a jump shot. Misses the shot. Good Thunder defense on that possession, and the Jazz turn it over. Oh, Juanetta's saying that because Webber was singing his name like an opera singer when he was interviewing him. I think it goes something like this. Gallinari, Gallinari. He's like Danilo, Gallinari. Well, maybe not like Oprah saying, but I know Chris used to do that. 78-58, 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Dennis Schroeder with the basketball gets a screen. I see. Okay, got you. All right, so we got a foul, and it's going to the free throw line. Is about to shoot a couple of free throws.
Score 78-58, 3:58 remaining. Dennis Schroeder at the free throw line, and here is his first free throw, and it is a miss. So we're just under 4. Rudy Gobert comes back in. George Niang also comes back in. Here's Schroeder on the free throw, and it is good. So it's now 79-58. We got a 21-point lead here in the third quarter. So Clarkson's got the basketball. He dribbles between his legs, tries to pump fake, slid through the double team, kicks it out. They swing it. Moutier gives it to Clarkson for the three, but he misses the shot. Here comes Dennis Schroeder on the rebound. He brings the ball back up. Dennis Schroeder crosses over. Oh, nice crossover move. Gets into the paint. Scores on the misses the layup, though. All right, so Clarkson gets the shot, shoots a three-pointer, but he misses the shot. That would have cut it to 18. All right, Dennis Schroeder comes back, left side of the floor, dribbles all the way into the paint, kicks it out. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander got Clarkson on him, excuse me. All right, so he dribbles left, goes to the middle, drives to the basket with the right hand, gets blocked by Rudy Gobert. Back come the Jazz. There's Moutier, gives it to Clarkson. Clarkson gets all the way to the basket. He tried to give it to Gobert, but it was blocked. It was padded. Clarkson comes off a screen. He waits. He pump fakes. He dribbles, and he draws the foul, throwing up the left hand, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. Juanetta says, yeah, Weber can hold a note. Ryan says, Lewis, remember when TNT made fun of Charles Barkley, man, doing pedicures and manicures? Oh, my Lord. How about the Shaq that they had to show Shaq's ugly feet on TV the time that he was getting a foot massage? Y'all remember that one? By the massage therapist? And Charles was like, America, stop showing that man's ugly feet on TV. I remember that. I remember that one, too. All right, guys, so we are on a commercial break here in the third quarter. Again, smash the like button, hit that subscribe button for the Lewis Sports Network, man. Truly appreciate the people who have been able to stay at least in this part of the game this afternoon. Appreciate that. The score is 79-58, 2:47 remaining in the third quarter. Utah has outscored OKC, but it's only 16-13 in the third. This game looks over already. The body language of Utah, I don't see them coming back in the fourth quarter. They barely beat the Pelicans last time, and that was a game the Pelicans should have won. The Thunder are giving the Jazz no shot today, says Karam. Charles Barkley had chapstick stuck in his belly. Oh, I remember that. I keep wondering what was that all about. Like, it just made no darn sense whatsoever. Juanetta says NBA players have bad feet and toes. Oh, yeah, on the regular, but I'm saying when you look at Shaq, oh my goodness. When you look at Shaq, oh my Lord. Oh my. Again, smash the like, hit that subscribe. Oh, wow. All right, man. So we are just getting ready for the game to come back. We are on a commercial break. Salute to everybody in the chat, as always, as like I mentioned. All right, let's go to the comment section. Let's see. I don't trust Utah at all in the playoffs. G Money says OKC's defense is stifling. Utah's ice cold. Jazz are shooting around 39% from the field. Jordan Clarkson at the free throw line misses the first free throw. Their offense is like the Rockets minus Harden, so stagnant. Jay Jefferson says that OKC Billy Donovan man should get coach of the year. Phil U Chopstick says Thunder just putting that defense on him. Doc Rivers must have got his rough voice because of coaching, because he didn't used to sound like that. I remember his voice was so light when he was a player and in his early years of coaching, but coaching so long, you can make a case, Jay. Billy has done a great job. I didn't expect OKC to have this kind of season. Me neither. OKC scores, so it's now 81-59. We are about to head to the 2-minute mark of the third quarter. Jordan Clarkson shoots a three-pointer, and looks like we got a foul right here on the floor. I'm sorry, man. The Utah Jazz should have lost to the Pelicans, and they're losing this game by double digits. They've been down by double digits in the first two games of this bubble. I just think that part of the reason is that I don't think people expected, for these guys to have the season, OKC to have the season that they had, and then with Utah getting Bogdanovich and then getting Mike Conley, people thought that the Jazz were going to improve, but they've kind of pretty much been the same team. They get off to a slow start against the tough teams, and then against the bottom-feeding teams in the league, they feast on them once their schedule starts to get softer. In order to be a great – look at that. Mike Conley only has 8 points, and he's only 3 of 8 from the field. That's just not going to get it done. And Donovan Mitchell is struggling today, but he does knock down both free throws, so it is 81-62. Yeah, it's pretty common, Ryan. Yeah, you can hear the swish. All right, so here comes Basley. Nice crossover. Kicks it out to Chris Paul. Gets a screen from Diallo. Chris Paul gets double-teamed. That was a poor pass, and he was able to put it on a poor angle he couldn't see. Here comes Clarkson. The Jazz come back. They swing the ball. Niang wanted to shoot that ball, but good recovery by Chris Paul. Clarkson dribbles, gets into the paint, and he gets blocked. All right, so Basley comes back down the floor. They give it to looks like it's Dennis Schroeder. Schroeder stops, has to look for CP3. CP3 dribbles, goes around. Nice kick out. We got the three-pointer shot and drained. Nice shot by Diallo. So OKC goes back up by 22, 84-62. All right, so we got both lob attempts, man, giving the ball in. All right, Gobert gives it to Mike Conley. Mike Conley gives it to George. George pump fakes, shoots it right-handed floater, misses the shot. Rebound to Basley into the hands of the Schroeder. I got to admit, the guard play has been really good. The guard play for the Thunder has been pretty good between Shea, Chris, and Dennis. Dennis Schroeder, nice hesitation, dribbles to the basket, and he draws the foul. So we are under a minute, 47.6 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Paul George and the Clippers getting ready for tonight's game, going up against the New Orleans Pelicans. I know Zion is supposed to be playing, but he's going to probably be on another minutes restriction. I could have waited to do that game, but me and D, we're going to be doing the Lakers and the Raptors later on tonight because I want to get a good look to see what the Raptors look like. So that'll be later on, 8:30. Schroeder knocks down the free throw, 85-62 in the third quarter. Jay says Utah struggling for offense, man. Mike Conley's a huge disappointment. Juanetta says, Mike Conley over the years has been like Reggie Jackson. Juanetta says the Jazz were cheating by goaltending and getting away with this, so I don't feel bad for them. And Utah has to stop switching Rudy Gobert on point guards because Gobert gets cooked. See, that's the problem. That's why I don't low-key feel that Rudy Gobert is this defensive player of the year, because in today's game, yeah, he could defend the rim, but they're always putting him on point guards and he gets burned. I said that so long. I'm like, I give Tyson Chandler a better chance in that. All right, so the Thunder steal the ball. Thunder's defense has been good. Chris Paul,
a little short. He was a little hesitant. Offensive rebound by Diallo, puts it up, misses the shot. Trying to get the steal. The Jazz will get the last shot of the quarter. It's a 24-point lead, just like how it was at the half. It is 86-62. Both teams have scored exactly 20 points. Here's Clarkson, shoots a jump shot, misses the shot. Gobert on the offensive glass, shoots a shot, draws the foul. And they say no basket. All right, so no foul. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is the end of the third quarter. The score is OKC 86 and the Jazz 62 right here on the Lewis Sports Network. 24-point lead for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They are not giving break. They are staying aggressive, and it's showing right now. Remember Curry put him in the blender? CP3's done it too. They're like, we having Gobert shake right now. Again, salute to everybody in the chat on the Lewis Sports Network, man. I thought the Utah Jazz would be showing more competition than that, man. Utah did Dame wrong by not calling that goaltend. Oh, that regular season game. That's right. That they didn't get that the Blazers didn't get that call, and the Blazers ended up losing that game. That's right. That's right. That's a good point that you brought that up, Winner. That's a good point. Ryan says, "You ready for the Snyder cut that's coming soon?" I hate to say it, but they're gonna have to, let him go. Again, guys, don't forget the Clippers are facing the Pelicans at 6. Then you also have the Sixers and Pacers at 7, and then you got the Lakers and the Raptors at 8:30. So we will be back with Lewis and D basketball live, man. Lakers and Raptors at 8:30. So hopefully we get a huge crowd for that one. This game has been kind of slow. I feel like if this was a more competitive game, I think more people probably would have came in. But it's just like the Thunder just putting a clinic right now on these guys. Chris Paul, 16 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. He's paced himself. He's looked real good. We're getting ready for the start of the fourth quarter. Again, smash that like, hit that subscribe. All right, the fourth quarter should be starting shortly. Again, like I said, salute to everybody that's in the chat. Appreciate you guys being here. Yeah, Snyder might be done. The Justice League. Here come the coalition, man. They're probably waiting for tonight. I mean, the Pelicans, obviously at 6, and then the Lakers and the Raptors, coming up as well. It's probably going to be big. Again, guys, like the video as you guys come in, man. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are brand new. I think if this OKC Jazz game was at nighttime, more people probably would have pulled up for sure. More people would have pulled up if this was a night game. If this was a night game, because I remember I had so many people coming in for that game, the time that the game got canceled due to COVID. I remember. I had so many people. Chris Paul is having one of his better seasons probably in the last 3 years. And the fact that he's been this efficient at his age, considering that he plays a demanding position at point guard, got to give Chris Paul his props. Now, when it comes to winning, that's a different story, but still doesn't deny that Chris Paul is one of the all-time great point guards of all time. All right, fourth quarter gets started, man. It is 86-62. Here comes Chris Paul, dribbles down the floor, and they pass it to, I'm trying to see who that is. I think that was Shea. Gets it to Dennis Schroeder. Steven Adams trying to set the screen. He does. Schroeder shoots a jump shot, knocks it down. Well, he misses the shot, and they call an offensive foul on Steven Adams for that hard screen. So 86-62, early fourth quarter. There's Diallo. There's Schroeder. Mike Conley. I'm surprised Mike Conley's not sitting down, man, because he really hasn't been effective. So it's like, why are they doing that? All right, so look like we got a foul call. Jay says, man, now playoff time, I gotta wait and see on CP3. This is like Christmas, man. Waiting next game, you waiting to see what game is currently slow. CP3 is a great player. No question. Chop. CP3 is a great player. CP3 is a great player. No question. Yeah, guys, man, smash that like and hit that subscribe, man. Lewis Sports Network, man, giving you guys OKC against Utah Jazz. Early part of the fourth quarter, Mike Conley got fouled, so he's going to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws again. Make sure to tune in, for the basketball content with Lewis and D, man, coming up at 8:30 with the Lakers and the Raptors. Make sure y'all pull up. Again, if y'all haven't seen it, I did put it on the community post as well. I'm so glad that I mentioned before that I can do community now. This is great. So now I can give more information. I can now give you guys more infos. I can do polls now. So this is good. As Mike Conley knocks down the free throw, and it is 86-64 in favor of the OKC Thunder, 22-point lead early fourth quarter. So, all right, here comes Dennis Schroeder, gives the ball to Diallo. Nice bounce pass to Steven Adams, but he turns it over. All right, here come the Jazz. Royce O'Neal knocks down the three-pointer, and it is a 19-point lead. OKC calls for time. So 11:01 remaining, early part of the fourth, and we will head on to another commercial break. 86-67 is the score. 19-point lead for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Right here on the Lewis Sports Network. All right, man. Make sure to be ready, man. Again, salute to everybody in the chat. Jay says that I would love to be a guest on your platform. Oh, yeah, for sure. We're gonna do that again. And the cool thing is, now that I could do community posts, I can now post topics on the channel now, and then I can let people know who the guest is going to be on that show, if I'm going to have a round table and stuff like that. So now I can do that. So this is good. Now that I can do that, it's going to make these even more, more great. So I can't wait. So it'll be fun. Man, so we're getting, like I said, man, we're getting ready pretty soon for this one. Again, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button for the Lewis Sports Network, man. This is why the grind never stops. As low as this stream is, you could be one of those that could just easily say, yeah, you know what? Maybe it's not worth it to try to do this, man. But come back and just do it, man. Ryan says, how would the playoff going to look like? That's going to actually be a future stream, Ryan. I'm going to put the playoff format, and we'll talk about the matchups that'll happen in the playoffs. I'm actually going to do a roundtable. So I want to see if I can get you, I can get G Money, and I could get Jay, so we could actually talk. I think that would be a really nice roundtable, for a discussion, in the future. So I think that'd be pretty cool. I am doing a Kobe versus KD video coming up, so stay tuned for that one as well. That's coming up on Monday. I want to make sure I get that video out the way. But that one I might not have a round table for, because I know I also have to remember that I'm actually doing games that day on Monday. So on Sunday, I got to see who I'm going to do, especially because I'm actually going to be out for most of Sunday. So that'll be interesting. But I also can go live, so that'll be cool. And they also have WNBA action. So the Liberty are playing the Phoenix Mercury, and then we have the Dallas Wings against the Las Vegas Aces. Oh, I forgot, Las Vegas now has a WNBA team, just like the Raiders have a football team, the Las Vegas Raiders now.
I smash the like, hit that subscribe, and then Ryan's got the schedule. Yeah, I'll be able to schedule. Nah, not doing that one. I don't know about Zion. I'm doing Lakers Raptors. I actually will be doing AEW on Wednesday, so I gotta get that because I know there's NBA games going on, but I'm gonna do some AEW. Got to get the wrestling back, and I know Brandon will probably tune in, so I gotta do some AEW. That's facts. Thank you for mentioning that, Ryan. Got to get back on that wrestling, so I will do that. I also have to do the tag team. I have to do the greatest tag teams as well, so I will be on that as well. All right, so we got a one-legged fadeaway by Jordan Clarkson, but he misses the shot. So the score is 88-67. Just about to hit the 10-minute mark in the fourth quarter. CP3 dribbles around the defense, takes the jump shot. Man, CP3's jump shot has been on point today. 90-67. He's got 18. 90-67. It's almost with the Jazz, kind of like, why are you guys still playing at this point? They should really take out the starters. All right, so Jordan Clarkson dribbles around, gets into the paint. Good Thunder defense. They've been all over these guys. And a lob attempt to Rudy Gobert. You know what? I should play Andre Roberson to get him some minutes. But anyway, the lob was to Rudy Gobert, so the score is 90-69. He said, not the WNBA. Oh, no, I'm not going there, man. Respect to the women, but. All right, so Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets a screen from Steven Adams. He dumps it into Steven Adams. Nice two-man game. Dump it in the post. Steven Adams scores the rock, and the score is now 92-69, 23-point lead. The Jazz just don't have the firepower to come back. And another lob to Rudy Gobert, so it's 92-71. My thing is, Mike Conley, where was this in the beginning of the game, bro? You wait till you get down to start doing lob attempts to Rudy Gobert now. But give credit to the Thunder defense. All right, so we got a post play by Steven Adams. Nice lefty hook, but he misses the shot. Rebound is to Jordan Clarkson. Here he comes. And they give it to Donovan Mitchell. He tried the transition three, but couldn't. Had to pass it back. Clarkson goes behind the back. Nice bump. Gets into the paint. Puts it with the left hand. Strong move, but he can't hit. And the ball goes out of bounds, and OKC will get the ball back with 8:34 remaining. 92-71 is the score. And now they're showing NBA players who are supporting the players in the WNBA. So we got Chris Paul, we got LeBron James, we got Russell Westbrook, we got Trae Young, we got John Morant. So CP3 sits. I think his day is probably done. All right, so Dennis Schroeder's got it. Basley's in. Gets a screen from with Diallo. Actually, no, that was Lou Jen's door. Excuse me. No, actually, no, that was Shai Gilgeous. Basley shoots a jump shot, misses. Diallo's right there. And the Jazz come right back. Jordan Clarkson gets the ball right back. Clarkson shoots a three-pointer. No, Mike Conley shot the three-pointer, but he missed a shot. Clarkson tries to fight. Nice save and dive by Dennis Schroeder, fighting for the ball. Joe Ingles, they swing it. And looks like we got a foul on who? Don't know who we got the foul on. Brandon says, I'm looking forward to that greatest tag teams. No doubt. Top 3 mid-range players. And Brandon, make sure to let people know about the greatest tag teams, man, who are not subscribed, man, and I made sure that they come and pull up. Yeah, Steven Adams is underrated. I agree. All right, so nice bounce pass by Mike Conley to Rudy Gobert, cutting to the basket, but the ball it was stripped out of bounds, but the possession will still be retained by the Utah Jazz. All right, so now Diallo checks out of the game, so it's 92-71. All right, so we got a pass. We got a three-pointer by Royce O'Neal. He knocks it down, and it's an 18-point game, 92-74. All right, so Shai's got the ball. I mean, not Shai, sorry. Now he does have the ball. Before it was on Dennis Schroeder. Oh, nice lob right there. Shai goes to the middle, and he lobs it to Nerlens Noel, and he dunks the ball
We got another timeout by Utah. It is a 20-point lead, 7:33 remaining. And the score right now, ladies and gentlemen, is 94-74 in favor of the OKC Thunder on the Lewis Sports Network. So as Darius Basley is talking with Billy Donovan, I'm just glad that Billy Donovan got the opportunity to coach. Considering what's been going on and stuff, the fact that he was allowed to coach, I'm happy for him. Happy that he got the opportunity. Oh, wow. I could even add an existing video. Wow, that's cool. I could even add a video from the community post. Oh, wow. I can add images, polls, GIFs. This is sweet. But yeah, Steven Adams is very underrated. Excuse me. Okay, so tomorrow on the 2nd, we got the Wizards and the Brooklyn Nets at 7. No, that's August 1st. Okay, so the Wizards and Brooklyn, that's at 2. Okay, that's at 2. Then Portland and Boston, San Antonio and Memphis, Sacramento and Orlando at 6. Milwaukee and Houston at 8:30. Dallas and Phoenix is at 9 o'clock. And then, oh, shoot, the Raptors and the Heat play on Monday. Oh, wow. Nuggets and Thunder. Pacers and Wizards. Grizzlies and Pelicans. San Antonio and Philadelphia. Lakers and Jazz. I think I might want to do the Grizzlies and the Pelicans on Monday. That game's at 6:30. Pacers and Wizards at 4. Nuggets and Thunder at 4. Raptors and Heat at 1:30. That's tough. I have to figure out what game to do. I'll be setting all these up. Again, smash the like, hit that subscribe. Shout out to C-Town22. Appreciate you, man. What it do, bro? G Money says Lakers and Raps will be awesome. But you just said that the Clips and Pels will be better. The thing is, I don't know about Zion, though. That's the thing. Adams is underrated. Noel has played well with his interior defense and jams. There's Zion. He's practicing. He will be playing. CP3 is a GOAT, but not the GOAT. It's C-Town22. But what it do, C-Town? Yeah, I know he's getting old. Again, guys, smash that like button. All right, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. All right, so we're back. Again, salute to everybody. All right, so there's a turnover. And just like that, the Thunder go back up by 22, 96-74. Nice steal by Dennis Schroeder. And look at that. The Thunder are playing full court defense. They're implementing some traps. That's not good that you're seeing that, man, that they're still playing like that. Okay, so we got a missed 3 by George Niang. And now Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball. He gets a screen from Noel, goes around, but he loses the handle. The Jazz have got it. Moutier passes it out. Royce O'Neal and Ingles play catch up with the basketball. Hot potato, and they score on Royce O'Neal's basket. So it's 96-76, 20-point lead for the OKC Thunder. So the Thunder swing it. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks it out to Schroeder. Wide open, straight on 3, but he misses the shot. Oh, C-Town says that. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I got you, G-Money. All right, my mistake, man. My fault. C-Town says, I broke my mouse now. I can't like any more vids, but I think I know a way around it. Okay. Hey, man, I appreciate it, though. Will you be in time for the Lakers and Raptors later on tonight if you can? All right, so Basley gives the ball to Shea Gilgeous. They pass it. Schroeder wanted to shoot it, but he can't. Decides to get a Basley screen. They swing it. Gilgeous shoots a three-pointer. Wow, and he gets a nice rainbow swish. 99-78, 21-point lead. Another timeout by the Utah Jazz. So 5:44 remaining in this game, and the score is 99-78, 21-point lead for the Oklahoma City Thunder, man. Smash that like and hit that subscribe. Yeah, I don't think the Jazz are coming back in this game. They just don't have the three-point shot ability to do it. Bogdanovich is missing. He would at least give you some. And the thing is, I feel like the Jazz's defense is not as good once they don't make shots. So they struggle defensively. Once they're not making baskets. So that hurts. That's actually cool that I was actually even able to get 16 likes on this slow stream, man. Salute to you guys. Yeah, all right. So that was so right now they're doing like a hoop stream and they're showing the clips and the Pelicans that are about to come up. Again, guys, national TV schedule, Kings and Magic at 6 on Tuesday, 6:30, Celtics and Heat, and then you got the Rockets and the Trailblazers coming up. All right, guys, so we are back. And as soon as we're back, looks like we got a whistle in play. All right, so George Niang shoots a three-pointer, but misses the shot. But then the offensive rebound was given to Bradley. Moutier drops to the basket, goes with the right hand, but he misses the easy one. And as Bradley goes up, he gets fouled. Smash a like, hit that subscribe. All right, so Portland is 2.5 behind Memphis now. San Antonio 3, Sacramento 3.5, New Orleans 3.5, and the Phoenix Suns are down 5 games. The Grizzlies have got to be careful, man, because these guys are just about an inch closer now. So we got 5:22 remaining in the game. And we got an offensive foul. Score is 99-80. Foul is on Basley. I believe that's the second foul of the game. There is Dennis Schroeder. So here comes Moutier. He's about to bring the ball up, ladies and gentlemen. Bounces the rock to who was that? Okay, Moutier takes a turnaround, but he misses the shot. Into the hands of Basley. Basley takes it all the way coast to coast with the left hand and gets the bounce off the glass and gets the roll. Nice play, 101-80. OKC has not left the foot off the gas pedal. They've been aggressive from the start of the game till right now. So great job by the Thunder. All right, so they get into the paint, and Bradley gets blocked in the paint by Nerlens Noel. That's his 4th block of the game. Here come the Thunder. Here's Shea Gilgeous. Looks like we're going to get a double screen here, and the double screen gives you different options. All right. And as Gilgeous Alexander takes it to the paint, he draws the foul. So the Thunder set a double screen, one on the right and one on the left side to give driving lane options for Shea Gilgeous. That was a nice play. But Nerlens Noel with his 4th block of the game. It's crazy. All right, so we got one person watching. We got 16 likes in the video. All right, Nerlens Noel is averaging 1.5 blocks per game. That actually puts him in the top 12 right now. He's 12th in the league in blocks. But he's 12th right now, and he has 4 in this game. Nice of them to show Issa Rae. That's cute. CP3 is a point god, man. One of the point gods. I see. My man Chopstick is loving CP3, man. And I feel you, bro. CP3 is one of the all-time greats, man. That's facts. Smash that like and hit that subscribe, baby. All right, so Utah turns it over 103-80. Gilgeous had made the 2 free throws. Here come the Thunder. Basley wide open, shoots a three-pointer, misses the shot. And there is Luguentz Dort on the offensive rebound. There's the kick out. Beautiful ball movement by the Thunder. But Shea misses the three-pointer, and there's the save, and they're able to save it out of bounds. And the Thunder will retain possession. So we got 3:59 remaining. There's Kawhi Leonard getting warmed up for this game coming up next between the Clippers and the Pelicans. His season against the Pelicans, the brother is averaging 32.5 points per game. I'm wondering, a dude's getting like bumped off, man. This is crazy. All right, so we got a miss by the Thunder. Wow, what speed, man. I got to see who that player is. Got to see that jersey number. Looks like it's number 81. Let me just check who was that for Utah that just nice pump fake. Nice kick out by Shea Gilgeous. Nice swing. They give it to the corner for 3, but the ball is missed. Got to see who these players are in now, though. Let me just see. For the Thunder and for the Jazz, I want to see who that player was that just drove to the cup like that. All right, but we got, it's 103-82. That looks like that might be Tucker. Oh, no, that was Morgan who scored. No, that was Oni. Oni's in the game, and Morgan had just scored. Let me just check for the Thunder now. Who's in? Oh, Robertson is in. Okay. The Thunder have 5 players in double figures, while Utah they also have 5, but everybody was struggling, man. All right, so here's Bradley at the free throw line. Tony Bradley makes the first free throw. The score is 103-83 with 3:10 remaining. So we got some more. So Nader comes into the game. So who just checked out for the Thunder? No, was that Tony Ferguson? No, Tony Ferguson. Or is he in the game? Also Noel. We got Shea. I'm sorry, that's Dennis Schroeder. Passes it to Nader. So they swing the ball back. Nader gives it back to Dennis Schroeder, being guarded by Moutier. Crosses over, gets into the paint, scores with the lefty layup. Nice play by Dennis Schroeder, excuse me. So the score is 105-84. And the Jazz turn it over again. 2:41 remaining. 2:41 remaining in the fourth quarter. The score is 105-84. So we got a 21-point lead for the OKC Thunder. They look like they're going to cruise to victory. Noel is out, so he gets to sit. Very good defensive effort by the OKC Thunder. Very, very, very well. They did an excellent job. All right, so we got a timeout. 2:41 remaining. The score is 105-84. Again, smash the like, hit that subscribe. This game looks like it's going to pretty much be over. Again, guys, get ready for tonight. Lakers against the Raptors, 8:30. Gonna make sure that game is hopefully that game is actually more live, more lit, especially with the players. Hopefully we got that's gonna be coming up through on that stream. And guys, if you can, man, make sure to like the video for that game coming up as well between the Lakers and the Raptors. Make sure to like the video for that one. Dang, it's crazy how many subscribers we already got to, like, so fast after that 1K. And the funny thing was, it was crazy. I was hoping to get to 1,000 subscribers like before the year was over, before I reached 2 years. So they're showing Billy Donovan's coaching resume. I mean, he's done a pretty solid job. He had Durant and Westbrook, Russell Westbrook for MVP, Westbrook and Paul George for 2 seasons. Don't forget Melo. And now he has Chris Paul.
So Billy Donovan is showing you that he's a very good coach. He's a very good coach. Showing you he's a very good coach. All right, so we're going under 2.5 remaining, and looks like we got an offensive foul. So the Jazz will get the ball back. NBA is on TV all day. Yep, it's a quadruple header today. My man Chopstick. The Pelicans are next against the Clippers. We got the Sixers and the Pacers at 7, and then we got the Lakers and Raps at 8:30, which I'll be doing with D. So we got a 3-pointer shot that was missed by Yang. Offensive rebound, they swing the ball. So that we got some new players in the game. And so we had a player try to put the ball up into the basket, but so we got okay, I got to see who these players are. CP3 is underrated. All right, so let me see who are these guys. That's Morgan. So he goes to the free throw line to shoot, and he knocks it down. Score is now 105-85, so a 20-point game. So Oni and Tucker are playing. Okay. So let me just check for the Thunder who's in the game now. So that would be Nader, and Tony Ferguson and Robertson. Oh, they're all in. Okay. All right, so we got a 3-pointer shot, and the ball was missed. It's 105-86 as both free throws are being made. All right, so the Jazz swing the basketball. They get into the paint, so we got a one-legged fadeaway by George Niang, and he knocks it down, so the score is now 105-88. All right, so here come back the Thunder. Trying to see who gets into the paint. It looks like that was don't know who that is, but a 3-pointer by Basley, and he knocks it down. Oh, it looks like Diallo came back in. Okay. So the score is 108-88. The Thunder defense was impressive all game long. All right, so we got a shot attempt up in the paint, and we got a foul. So Moutier will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. Score is 108-88, 118 remaining. Donovan Mitchell did not play well. He only had 13 points. And Jay's right. CP3 is a great point guard. Those are facts. He had 18 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists in the game. Again, guys, smash the like button, hit that subscribe button for the Lewis Sports Network. We got a missed free throw by Moutier. Chopstick says CP3's amazing ball IQ keeps him playing at a high level. Facts. Ryan says, see you later, Lewis, in the stream. All right, cool, no problem. Jay says CP3 reminds him of who? Who does he remind you of? Oh, Zeke. And Ryan says, peace out to the chat. All right, cool, Ryan. See you later on, man. 19-point lead, 108-89. And we're just about to get into the last minute mark of the game. This game is pretty much over, guys. So once again, the Thunder are going to win this game. Salute to everybody in the chat that came through. Lewis Sports Network, again, giving you guys the content. So it's 108-91. So a 3-pointer was hit. Diallo's got the basketball. Looks like did Mike Muscala come in? I think Mike Muscala came in. Yeah, he came in. All right, so he's got the basketball. And the Thunder will retain possession with 43.8 seconds remaining. So big win for the Thunder in their first game back. Things are going to get really tight in the Western Conference now. I told you that 3 through 6 is going to be really tight. And in some cases, even possibly the 2 seed. So the Clippers, they're going to have to be careful and start playing their best basketball. Oh, nice pass by Diallo to Muscala. Nice spin move, but he gets blocked inside. The ball's out of bounds. 4 on the shot clock. 35 seconds remaining in the game. All right, so we got a pump fake and a nice shot by Nader in the paint. So the score is 110-91. Nice play. 29 seconds. Pretty much the Thunder will have the last shot unless the Jazz can get an offensive rebound and score here on this possession. And we got a 3-pointer that was hit. And that's it. The clock can be dribbled out. That's it, guys. So, ladies and gentlemen,
OKC Thunder win 110-94. 5 guys in double figures, man. Shout out to no doubt, Chopstick. That's cool. No problem. Oh no, you're good. You're good. Appreciate the correction as well. But anyway, guys, shout out to Chiefs fan for coming in. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate being called the GOAT. Shout out to Chiefs fan. Appreciate you as always. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So this game is over. The Pelicans game and the Clippers game is about to start. So from the Lewis Sports Network, come back later at 8:30 for the Raptors and the Lakers, man. Bless up. Live, laugh, love. Thank you guys for watching and enjoy the Pelicans and the Clippers game. Appreciate you guys being a part of this stream. And I'm gone.
All right, now the Giants' turn to try and answer. And here's Saquon Barkley. And he's off to the races. The 30, the 20. Saquon for 6. Deep to right field. Oh, baby. Put it on the scoreboard. The kid has done it again. Jordan. Open. Chicago.